Yeah, what did you do for 20 days?
Train want to murder things.
Last week, we didn't really have... We had like a half session. I didn't bother recording because, why? It was just mechanic stuff. Akira knows commanding strike now, the battle maneuver with one Battlemaster die, so I can, as a bonus action, have someone else attack, and their attack is at advantage. So, hooray.
So, case in point, Gallon, you get a free attack.
I have camouflage expert now.
Well, it's a free weapon attack, so I might actually use it on Vaughn a lot if Vaughn can get a stunning strike off.
True.
That's true.
That'd be nice. But, I mean, let's face it. If you're trying to go for outright DPS, that's not Vaughn's. That's Gallon's.
Yeah, but what I also want is for the enemies to skip their turns.
That's true.
Enemies skip turns, and it's also at advantage when you hit them. I just got stunning strike as my little pirate. Oof.
I don't think I would use it on Holston because it says weapon attack. So she couldn't use like her Eldritch Blast or anything.
I have a sword.
She has a sword, but out of the
she's packed to the blade.
Out of the four
of
us,
if I throw Blued hard enough, he's a weapon.
Well, out of the four of us, your melee attacks are the most lackluster.
Oh,
actually,
that hurt me.
I mean, Vaughn has 2 turns of setup before mine actually matter. Otherwise, I'm just hitting with D6s.
I mean, Gallons is the most impressive. Gallons is the most impressive. Mine, I don't know. I can add a cantrip to it. It's whatever. I'm down there with you, Holston, on the level of melee power.
Gallon hits strong.
Right. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick. I started recording, so Gallon, do what you're gonna do. I'll be back.
I'm looking for a thing. Would you like to get a glass of water, Gallon?
I already got water.
Like him. Can you actually send me what camouflage expert does? Since I have it now, and I didn't actually write it down because I was like...
I am looking for it. Give me one moment.
I wrote camouflage expert. Check mark, check mark. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I figured that stuff would come into play. That's not what I was looking at.
So what does it give you, like, advantage on stealthing in specific terrains or something, or?
No, I mean, well, yeah, essentially. But no. I get to, like Akir, roll Battlemaster die. And the number of people, the number that is on that Battlemaster die, I am able to camouflage for 24 hours, essentially.
Like how? Magically?
No.
Physically.
By sheer will of making you look pretty. I'm real good with plants. That's why I have the disguise, I have a disguise kit that I never get to use. And, because, like, there's only so many disguises you can come up with. But, like, now I get to roll and I get to make convincing disguises for up to, it's a D6, 6 people.
So it's not a D6 plus a modifier, it's just a flat D6?
Just a flat D6.
So if you roll a 1, it's just you?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
But I also have a disguise kit. So I could just do it over and over and over again. It's just all based on checks at that point.
So then why do you have to roll the dice?
Because? Why not?
Besides rolling a dice is fun and all, if you could just do it over and over and over again, why roll dice at all?
Well, one is extremely convincing for up to 24 hours.
You can only do it the one time.
Yeah.
She just has to roll the dice because that's how many people. She has to wait our short rest to try and do it again.
It's just, at that point, you're a camouflage expert. So, like, I'm a little bit better at, like, actually being able to get us into maybe, like, places we're not supposed to be in at all.
Come on.
But people are a lot less likely to, from what I understand, question. So I was like, this sounds good. It was either that or detective. So...
Camouflage expert. Requires 8th level. Survival or disguise. Kit proficiency.
Oh, I got to enter my spells.
And here we go. You can attempt a wisdom survival check or dexterity disguise check to create a camouflage or disguise. You can expend the superiority die and add it to your total. A success.
Yeah.
You can create sufficient camouflage or disguise for a number of creatures equal to twice your proficiency bonus.
Twice my... There's where I'm... So my proficiency bonus is...
3.
So I can create a disguise for 6 people. Essentially. And... You get advantage on dex checks for stealth. You get advantage... Or... deception checks to avoid attention. It lasts until they sleep or until they're no longer wearing the camouflage. It only works within a single type of environment. So, like, if we're in a city, for example, or if we're going to, like, a royal party, it would only really work in that royal party setting. But if it's a royal party that we're not supposed to be in, then, we get advantages on all of our checks to stay there.
Yes, on a successful check.
So, my dex is pretty high to do a disguise kit. And I'm proficient in it, so, like, and then if I get to also add my superiority die, there's a lot less chance that they're going to beat that to,
So it's using a disguise kit. So how much time does that take, actually, though? Like an hour to do everybody?
Disguise kit tends to take an hour to do, like, a full-on disguise.
If I'm doing 6 people, or 5 people, as long as I do a success, I don't really know what a success would mean, but then I can create...
Instead of 1 costume, you're able to create 6.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
In an hour. I become an expert crafter. I'm constantly at Michael's.
Gotcha.
I stay at Michael's and Hobby Lobby.
And Hobby Lobby is getting destitute.
It is. It's so sad.
It's very sad. Spent my childhood in those.
But
if they, or I shouldn't say that. Never mind. They were recording. I should not say that.
Keep your guns to yourself.
Huh? No, just
opinion. All right. So
I will keep my opinion to myself.
According to Xanathar's guide, as part of a long rest, you create a disguise. It takes you 1 minute to don the disguise once you have created it. So, every long rest, you can make another disguise using the disguise kit.
Now I can make 6!
And then it takes us all 1 minute to equip the disguise.
Where is my character sheet?
So, as part of a long rest, you create a disguise kit. It takes you 1 minute to don such a disguise once you have created it. You can carry only one such disguise on you at a time without drawing undue attention, unless you have a bag of holding or similar method to keep them hidden.
Here's a comment then. So all of a sudden, Holson became a master of measurements and mathematics. I wonder what happens if she takes off the circlet or the.
I'm still really good at it. That doesn't mean anything.
Each disguise
I was good at disguises to begin with.
Each disguise weighs 1 pound. At other times, it takes 10 minutes to craft a disguise and involves a moderate changes to your appearance, and 30 minutes for one that requires more extensive changes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you can do it in a pinch, but right now...
She can do the Sherlock thing.
Yeah, but you can also just carry on you a handful of disguises, be like, alright, today I feel like I'm going to be a guard. So you pull out your guard disguise, and you put it on in a minute. And that's your, like, DC 25 investigation to see if you're lying or something.
It's your go-to guard disguise. I feel like you don't belong here. A freaking rival kingdom's guard costume.
Might not totally enough for the Turtle Club.
But there you go. If you want to use that Lycan for her disguise kit stuff, that's Xanathar's take on it.
Well, for a long rest disguise, I'll say that it will be a lower DC. For a short rest disguise, it will be a higher DC.
What do I add? This is a feature. Feature.
I'll post it in the Discord too. Anytime you're confused, Olsen.
Mm-hmm.
New feature.
Okay.
God damn it.
So we dealt with the training from Holson.
Yeah, so much.
And also secret stuff.
Secret stuff!
Yeah, I dipped out last week because they were going to take Holson to the Mage City. And I was like, alright, cool. Have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
Secret stuff.
Here's doing this stuff. Okay. Vaughn, you did a little bit.
I was going to do training in medicine to gain proficiency in medicine.
Okay. Well, we're going to go about this a little bit differently because you're training into medicine.
Yep.
Would you say it would be more holistic, or would it be more academic?
It would be more holistic. Like I said, I'm gonna be reasoning his stunning strikes are gonna be like acupuncture punches.
Okay, so this changes what you do a little bit. So it's gonna be 2 wisdom and 1 intelligence.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Rather than 2 intelligence and 1 wisdom.
That would be funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, he's studying for acupuncture for, like, trying to figure out non-violent ways to stop opponents, you know?
Mm-hmm. This does mean that the base score for that skill will be focused in wisdom.
Yeah, which is way better for me.
So, could be good.
So yeah, no, I'll have to do 20 days worth of rolls for that when I get to a computer.
When you get to a computer.
Enjoy.
Okay. I will do that in roll 20 when I finally get home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah. And other than that, on my off time, like you mentioned, some things going on with Oscar. His abilities are starting to manifest, which is interesting and odd, and interesting and odd. But other than that, once because this is for Hunter, or for Gallon, Vaughn had visited the compound, Akir's compound a while ago, or like on the first few days of this 20-day thing, asking for permission to join the group, but didn't want to assume that he was invited unless it was unanimous amongst the three of you guys. And we never got Yallen's input on that.
I was just gonna say yes.
All right, but yeah, like once he got confirmation that he could join traveling with you all is when he would have started doing some physical training over at Akir's villa.
Olsen will take your measurements. Don't ask questions.
Oh, he does it. The only question he asks every single time is your last name for whenever you get mad when he calls you Witch of Thorns.
Nope.
Oh, and that's another thing that would have happened is Vaughn will constantly call you Master Morrow, unless you'd rather be called the Ebon Sentinel. He won't call you by your first name, no matter how many times you bug him about it. He'll either call you by your surname or a title that you wish to be called by, either by your profession or by something that's been earned, like Ebon Sentinel or so on and so forth.
Gonna have to think on that one.
Yep.
Holston constantly just goes, "It's Holson."
I've explained this to you before, Witch of Thorns. Until you give me a surname of sorts, it's until we've. It's just how it's going to be. I'm sorry.
It'll be under her breath, but she'll stop saying it out loud eventually. But she'll keep that to herself.
Like, the first couple times you protest, you actually see signing saying he's gonna keep doing it.
I can't read that.
You can't read sign language. The funny thing is, neither can Vaughn, but he can understand Borfin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you find that that there's an interesting sign that like goes from the earlobes all the way to the tips of the ears.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be the sign for elf.
Ah.
Like the pinching of ears.
Okay.
Tips. Just adding a visual. I'm unsure if Holson would have any words about that.
Well, if she always notices that, like, it makes that motion when it's talking about her. There's not that many elves here, and the other one is gone. And
Yeah,
so
no.
she's gonna be like, she'll notice it eventually. She's not gonna say anything, but she's like, they're talking about me. That's fine.
Yep, you do recognize that when everyone will eventually pick up. Whenever his hands start doing something and there's a glow, like a small little subtle glow around his hand, it's not him controlling his hand, it's one of the three.
There's a lot of head slapping.
From the orange.
Mm-hmm. Gallon.
Yep.
So, catching you a little bit up, basically, right across the street is the other adventuring party's domicile, literally within like 20 feet. Mm-hmm. Oscar exploded a trading dummy.
That's good.
With a javelin made from stardust. So that's neat. At every turn, kind of notice something. Kira's sister does seem to be like keeping a watchful eye on all of you. She's being gracious host, hostess. tending to you all's needs. I don't know, things like that. The city itself is getting back to quote-unquote normalcy. Buildings are being fixed. Morale is being boosted by Akir and the other adventurers. The Sultan, Lord Sorik, has been somewhat of a recluse. He's done his duties, checking in on his people, putting out, basically word that things will progress to normal and that the city's safety is number one. That has been said. Fortifications have been set up, bolstered troops, and you would have heard that a large chunk of the Skrit shapers, or basically the mage hunters of this area, have defected.
Oh.
According to the commanding leader of the Skrit Keepers, Skrit Carpers. There it is. Ymir. Saying that they went off and joined somewhere else. Some left in what seemed like out of nowhere, and others just followed through. There'd be that to ties or uncertainty. So that's an issue. So they're not able to properly give out training in magical arts, but they are giving out training in battle tactics and maneuvers. These would not count as feats. These would count as features or, things you could use. If you were wanting to learn any of them, they are open to you.
What are they?
They have a lot of the
ritual magic destruction. There's one for camouflage expert, which I have. There's one for bodyguard. There's one for commanding presence. There's one for detective skills. There's that one that Akir has.
What's bodyguard?
Bodyguard. As a bonus action, you can spend this purity die to guard a creature that is within 5 feet of you until the end of your next turn. While the creature is within 5 feet of you, you can add your superiority die to its AC, and attack rolls against it have disadvantage.
Actually, pretty good. Are those all the options?
There's some others. Those are the ones that I had written down.
Yeah, those were the ones I recommended to them because of their playstyle.
What about my playstyle?
Well, Bodyguard is a good one. I will not lie.
Yeah,
that is a pretty good one.
Just
I will say a lot of these do have prerequisites. Do you have animal handling proficiency?
no.
Okay, you cannot use Cavalier's Control. You do not want to use the camouflage stuff. There is... You have prerequisites in athletics?
I do.
Okay. Chokehold. When you make a melee attack, you can instead attempt to put a creature of your size or smaller in a grapple into a chokehold. Make a grapple attempt and expend a superiority die. On a success, while you have the creature grappled is unable to speak or breathe at the start of each of its turns, it takes bludgeoning damage equal to your strength modifier plus the superiority die. This maneuver requires both hands.
I like this one.
So I figured you would.
Fucking spellcaster just crush their larynx.
Defend. When you or an ally within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can expend a superiority die as a reaction to intervene. The damage is reduced by the amount rolled on the superiority die and your plus your constitution modifier, and you take the remaining damage.
That's pretty good.
Crippling blow. When you hit a creature with a melee with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to strike a crippling blow.
Crippling bro.
Crippling blow. Temporarily hindering the target's mobility. You have the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the creature must expend additional movement for each foot. Additional foot of movement for each foot of its movement it uses until the end of your next turn. Because you're level 8, the hindered creature must make a dexterity saving throw if it takes the dash action or falling prone and ending its movement on failure.
Also pretty decent.
Do you have acrobatics?
No.
Didn't think so, but it didn't know. Do you have deception?
Yes!
I don't know your shit by heart.
This I can count on one hand the amount of times I use deception.
Okay.
Both campaigns.
Hey, that works.
Okay. Dirty trick. It's a bonus action. You can spend a superiority die to distract, confuse, deceive, cheat, or otherwise outmaneuver a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a charisma deception check contested by the creature's wisdom insight. On a success until the end of your turn, you have advantage on your next attack roll or contested ability check against the creature. You can add the superiority die to the die roll.
On attacks.
Hmm?
Advantage on attacks is pretty damn good considering what feat I want to take next.
On a success until the end of your turn, you have advantage on your next attack roll. So, but it's advantage on one.
I really like the grapple one.
Grapple one's fun.
Because, like, stopping spellcasters from casting spells is pretty good.
Also, just choking somebody out.
Yeah, it's also just fun.
Is
useful.
Is useful when you're trying to stealth, and you can't have them go. "Ah!"
Shh, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. So what you want to do?
I'm gonna do that one.
Gonna do chokehold?
Yep.
Okay. So, the roll is a little different. So you're gonna be doing a wisdom, a strength. Actually, wisdom, strength, and a dex. And the end result, using the same calculation, like whatever the medium is for all three rolls, is the percentage that you get. So let's say you roll like a 15, a 16, and a 17. The average would be a 16, so you get 60%.
Okay, so wisdom, dex, and
Wisdom, strength, dex.
wisdom, strength.
And you get to be able to use this maneuver once per short rest.
Be able to what?
Do this maneuver once per short rest.
Oh, it's not prof bonus? Alright.
Yeah.
It's a few percent. I can roll that later.
Yeah. It's a bit.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be a lot of math.
Dexterity check.
you gotta get above a 10.
That one did not. Just roll a
I noticed. That strength really helping you out.
Considering I have a +0 and a +1, yeah.
Let me just snip it so you can see it. And send it. Ciao. There you go.
What is my
12%.
Mm-hmm. You have technically 20 days worth of training that you can do.
I actually have 3 days of training that I haven't used. So, I have 23. So, 22.
So there's that.
8?
You're also free to look upon the markets, things like that. Lord Sword does send some things from the treasury due to your aid, not only with him, but also protecting citizens and technically returning the citizens, the majority of them, that were slain. Akir,
Hello.
I would like you to roll me 2d10 at advantage.
The 40-10?
Yes, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And take the two highest?
take
I
roll
know.
2d10 and which one's higher.
So the first two 10, the second two 8.
So 10. Okay. 2.
Finally got the camouflage expert to do what I wanted it to do.
Okay. You are able to split with the party 10,000 goals worth of gems.
Ooh! What?
Do I split that with the party?
Son of a bitch.
That is up to your discretion.
I don't know. Folsom's been trying to undermine my progress with Oscar.
Yeah,
I just... A bully is allowed to have other opinions. It doesn't mean it's undermining.
Yeah, you guys are
I
just
just think he should think for himself, you know?
That is actually not the correct thing. So that's technically 19.
So more.
So that means
19,000 gems.
So first off, let me pull out my old-fashioned calculator to see what 19,000 divided by 2 is, because that's how much gold we have.
That is in basic gold, so technically it's 1,900 here.
What?
So, no, hold on. So
1900?
that's what? 19,000 in gold. So that's 100. So that is 38,000 in gems.
I'm so
It
confused.
is.
Or no? Oh no, it's half. It's half. So it's 19 halved is whatever in gems.
9,500.
Yeah. So I got $9,500 in gems. But I'm gonna just, for simplicity's sake, just convert that to gold.
Mhm.
Yes.
So 19,000. I don't know. Wilson, will you stop? Will you stop trying to fuck me over with Oscar?
You know, a boy is allowed to have multiple opinions. I'm not getting in your way. If my opinion of think for yourself gets in your way,
But for some reason,
what does that say about you as a teacher?
But for some reason, your opinion of think for yourself also means stop doing what you're currently doing, even though it was your decision. He chose to come with us.
I never told him to stop doing what he was doing. I never said that.
So what's 19,000 divided by 4?
Maybe
Actually, no, hold on. Hold on.
Shard.
It's divided by not 4. Because who all in our party? It was. Obviously, I'm gonna split it with Vaughn because he helped. Vaughn,
Okay.
Gallon, you, me, Quill was
So-
there.
Quill's there. Buddy Oscar is technically adjacent to your party.
Yeah, but they didn't actually help fight the king, the emperor himself.
Yeah, Quill was there. Gallon, me.
So divided by 5, right? Because I'm trying to figure out how to get this to a whole number.
You just keep one. If it just split it and whatever, like random change, just take one for yourself. It's fine. If it makes it an even number, I'm okay without like a couple of gold. I'll live.
If it's divided by 5, it would be 1,900 each. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I do want to give some to the Buddy. God, Quill's not going to need us anymore. All right, so I'm going to give 1,000 to Buddy. That'll make it 18,000 for us. Buddy,
Okay.
here, take 1,000 gold.
What?
Yeah, take
Buddy just fucking dying.
Yeah, Buddy, take 1,000 gold. Thank you for protecting Oscar.
He was like mid brushing his teeth.
Just starts choking on toothpaste.
I like to just imagine we're in the middle of my tea room, the center of my house, and you guys just come down and see a literal mountain of gold. I'm like, all right, 1,000 to it, Buddy. Is that good, Buddy? Are you happy with that?
I don't know what I did, but I'll take it.
And that means Gallon, Holson, myself, Quill. Oh no, I forgot to put Quill in my calculations. 5, okay. So Gallon, Holson, myself, Quill, and Vaughn. The 5 of us get 3,600 gold each.
3,600 gold.
Yep.
Bill looks at this gold, like these gems, technically, because we're converting into gold, and just takes it and just walks out.
Oh.
I was
I mean, okay.
was taking his measurements.
He's gonna go retire.
Coming back with supplies.
1,
Yes.
4, 3. Apparently the number is too big for the app to automatically add to itself, so 4,882 gold is what I have left.
So it was
Whatever.
3,000. What?
3,600.
3,006.
Okay, let me go back and see.
Oh,
I
certainly all that
have-
money I spent yesterday on the looking glasses isn't that bad.
I
Holy
gave.
You look at your sister. I don't think we have to penny pinch anymore.
For now, for now, you never know. I might need a weapon upgrade. So,
Hey,
Galen?
Lycan, can you tell me if I gave?
3,600 gold. Just hand you a bag.
Huh?
You just have a bag, just straight gems. It's sapphires, rubies, diamonds.
What the fuck?
You see some spinels and some gurnets and a big ass chunk of bismuth.
Yes. Here is money.
Okay.
I forget how much gold weighs. Is it like 1 pound is
Heavy.
100 coins?
10 coins are technically 1 pound.
This will not affect Galen.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 coins.
Oh, I gotta double
Did
check
I
that because
give-
those are some heavy ass coins.
Did I give
It is gold.
Quill all of my
I'm-
gems except for 5 of them?
50 coins weigh 1 pound.
50 coins? That's a lot better.
Yeah. All right. So 50 coins weigh 1 pound.
So 50 gems. 2
So
pounds. Who knows? We'll just keep it with gold.
So there you go. I hand you 72 pounds worth of gold, Galen and Polson.
I am weak.
Here's your stones.
Lifts it up like nice.
So he does come back with your thing. Your
Yes.
little glass piece.
Yes.
I need to see what spells he just purchases.
Is Vaughn here? Well, I know Vaughn the character is here, but is Juan?
I don't think so.
He's
It
I
here.
think
might
he's
be-
getting out of the car.
He going home.
Because I'm curious Vaughn's reaction to just randomly getting handed 72 pounds worth of gold.
Oh, this man probably has no clue what just happened to him.
Why am I on top of
He's a,
Go.
I don't know. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm trying to type in all of my
All your
spells.
money?
Well, not my money. I don't care about that. I care about the
About-
3 paragraphs I'm having to type in.
If I was a real cheapskate, I would have split up a part or a cut for Zara. She did a lot of work.
Jeez, you.
Victory.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I do want Victor to like me, but how does she hold gold?
I don't know.
What would she do with gold?
Get tie a rope around her. Give her the pouch.
I will
guess
take
it's just utility.
I will take 1,000 gold out of my pocket and give it to Vickery.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Here.
Vickery
here's
proceeds to give it to Oscar and asks him to outfit her.
It is 20 pounds worth of gold.
He lifts it.
Stronger, Oscar.
Oh yeah, he's getting stronger. He blew up on one of my training dummies.
He is not physically getting stronger.
He's just there.
You have a tingling sensation. There, Akir. And then you see just a hand, like a translucent hand holding the base of the bag, helping the boy Hafton.
I mean, if you need to help him, help him.
And
So, Garland, what are you going to do with your share?
yeah, Galen, what are you doing with your share?
Fuck if I do. I've been sitting on over $2,000 for a while.
I wonder if it's possible for you to go up to the researchers and purchase yourself blood off the road.
No, I don't want to risk that one.
We're not going to head out to the desert soon. You might need some way to supply yourself, unless you plan on hunting down the local Strike King.
You're a bug taste. They even have blood. Normal?
Yes, it's white though.
Ew.
While they're having this conversation, I would like to note that I'm like grinding stone, what looks like stone, into like small, like shimmery dust.
Okay. What are you grinding it down?
My, the butt of my sword.
You can use the metal in the kitchen.
It's a tiny meteorite shard.
Okay. So,
And
this is
I'm
going to
gonna
be a
go.
very sad thing to say, but you're going to have to use a tool to grind down the meteorite shard.
Oh, okay. Can I not just slam my foot into it?
Gallon.
Grinding it and striking at it and like fracturing is different.
You have
Sure.
blacksmith tools, right? Yeah,
Proficiency?
I forget if Gallon
Actually,
knows
I think
blacksmith.
I think I have some tools. Hold on, let me look.
Gallon was a carpenter.
So you
I
can
have my
use jeweler's
tools.
tools, smithing's
on.
tool, or mason's tools.
Yeah, I only have thieves' tools, so I can't help you.
I have inventory.
Wait a minute,
Yes.
buddy. Buddy, do you have other tool proficiencies that you can do?
Lycan.
Yes.
I would just
Sorry.
like to spend some money to get the draconian serrated greatsword upgraded to a +1. So if I can just enchant it.
It is already enchanted. Technically.
Can we nix out that enchantment for a +1 enchantment? Because I don't need the soul gathering enchantment.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I don't think
I think it might
anyone.
be handy.
I don't know. Well, we got it researched. It only transfers souls directly into that one pin that Gallon pulled out, and that thing has been disenchanted. So, anyone I kill with it will go to that pin, and then their soul will go right back to their body.
It wasn't disenchanted. It was
Really?
opened.
I don't know. Gallon, do you want a greatsword so we can steal people's souls?
Fuck yeah.
All right, you got
I
the
feel like
pin.
that's morally wrong.
All right,
Okay.
Alan's morals aren't the best at the moment.
Well, Gallon, you already have the pen, so I give you the Draconian Serrated Sword, which is just a great sword, so a 2d6 plus modifiers. Maybe you can learn the Titan grip feat that Lycan has, so you can wield it with one hand. I don't know.
Another bastard sword.
Yeah, or maybe you can go to a blacksmith. You could go to a blacksmith and have them whittle it down to a bastard sword for you.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
The enchantment can be taken off, and maybe made a +1 if wanted.
But the ability to capture our enemies might be useful, so that's why I'm offering to Gallon if he wants it.
Oh yeah. Gallon's gonna disenchantment at some point.
Now, above board, just going to give you a little bit of thing. How do you, perchance, believe you're going to be able to channel that?
What do you mean? Stealing the soul?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm not trying to use it. I'm simply trying to if I really, really hate someone.
Maybe some sort of vampire lord.
Yup.
No.
The idea I'm thinking is that he will try to kill someone that's really just piss him off. Maybe someone by the name of the Grafter, who killed Gwilly in front of him, and get his soul to permanently, or not permanently, but trapped within his holding cell on Gallon's belt. That's up to you, Gallon.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, I give you the Draconian Greatsword.
Okay, so hold on. I heard a lot of things. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Hello.
So I'm home. I'm on my computer. I'm getting ready to roll my training dice. Wait, how much money?
I gave Vaughn
So
360 gold.
360?
Oh no, 3,600 gold. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that's in shards or is that in gold?
That's
That's
gold.
technically in shards.
That's in shards.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
that's two for gold.
That's in gold price.
It's 1,800.
which we're using because it's easier.
Yeah,
All right.
it's 1,800 in shards.
Okay, so 360 in shards. So that's
3,000.
720 in gold. 7,200.
No,
What?
3,600 in gold.
Okay.
1,800 in gems.
1,800 in gems. Okay, shards. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Alrighty then. And then, are you going through the magical items, or was it just all gold?
All
that.
gold.
All right.
It's kind of like getting a Visa gift card for promotion.
Except from a sultan
Yeah.
the sultan that understands that, hey, these guys helped me, but shower them with gold. Boom.
It was a small
alrighty then.
stipend.
Yeah, no. When you would have told Gallon when you would have told Vaughn about that much money, he would have just stopped and stared for a bit, and then looked at his cheap ass rucksack that he carries over his shoulder, and then looks at his share.
Oh, one of
72
the hands has already started counting it.
it's 72 pounds of gold for you. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It is the
That's
serpent.
You might need a better rucksack.
That's part of what I think I'm going to try and buy.
So we were given 360 pounds of gold initially. Just haul that over. Here you go.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no. So I'll let you guys. Vaughn was very shocked. He's been kind of not worried about money for a long time, and all of a sudden he has more than he knows what to do with.
Yeah, they're not worried about money.
You have more than the average person will make in their
More than
lifetime.
the average bear.
Well, I'll let you guys finish your thought. I apologize. I just wanted to catch up, make sure I'm adding things properly to my sheets.
Yeah.
And when it's my turn to spend that money, I have ideas for what I want to spend it on.
Gallon, are you going to try to get that greatsword shaven down to a bastard sword level, or keep it as a greatsword?
That's great, sword.
My dude, there you go. So I'm gonna just hold on to my gold for now. That's me.
You want to know something funny?
Yes.
No.
I only had 131 gold pieces to my name before this.
Oh. I think I also had low amounts of gold, so I'm excited.
Goes out buying shit. Doo-da. Doo-da.
So, does Buddy have blacksmithing stuff for Holson to grind down the shit with?
Oh, I don't need blacksmithing shit. Honestly, I just wanted to do something flavorful.
That was a jeweler's kit.
I will then ask Buddy to let me grind down some of this sand, I guess, to more of a finer grind. Just because I want to play a fun little trick. So I'm gonna take it, grind it down, and then just go up to Gallon. And I want to go up to him and just, as I'm walking, essentially as my feet, the bottom of my feet come up, brush that dust on the bottom of my feet, and then that Gallon just come up and just. I bet I could jump farther than you.
Bet you could jump farther.
Yes.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see it then.
Well, you go first.
Oh, I go first? Alright, I cast jump on myself.
Sure.
You triple your jump, which is what now? So your long jump is.
It's all tripled. It's all tripled, so his long jump would be 18 times 3, rounded up or down, depending on what's closer.
3. Alright, I have 55 jump.
And what your jump is what now? So that I can calculate mine.
Mine is now 55.
It is 3. Your jump distance is 3 times your strength score total, and then round it to the nearest fifth. If it's rounded up, then you need to make an ability check to jump that far. However, one D&D rules, if Lycan wants to do it, as we talked about before, it allows you to use your acrobatics modifier instead of athletics.
Also, it's very much depending on the situation.
So, when I rubbed that meteorite dust on my shoes, I casted Ease Gravity.
Put the thing into the puzzle.
And so when you do your jump, I'm going to run and jump also, but I also get a flying speed, so I'm just gonna kind of float for a second and then go 56. That's it. That's all.
Are you able to go 56?
Because I can already jump 42, but if I can also fly equal to half my movement speed, I'm going to keep going.
For him not to catch on, that'll be a deception or performance check.
A deception or a performance check. Either one is okay. Normal.
Would this happen to be while Vaughn is there?
That's a nat 20. That's nat 20.
Oh, there it is. Damn.
Yeah. It's a silly little trick, but I think it's funny.
Gallon, you can certainly try to see past this.
I guess I can try.
Gasp.
No.
That's a 6. As she just
launches herself.
You know, you do the jumps real good.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, she did it better. And doesn't seem to be breaking a sweat.
I'm trying to make sense of this, but I really can't.
It was a good jump, though. You'll get him, champ. One day. He's gonna eventually figure it out.
Once I see you start flying, yeah.
Yeah, once I can't actually, because this is the first time I've casted this spell just for a fun little trick. I can't actually keep my feet on the ground, so it looks like I'm kind of walking with a lot of I'm very light-footed. I do appear like I am floating, essentially. At least for a minute.
That's a little hard to hide.
But I got you.
You're floating. If you want to say you're floating.
I mean, it doesn't really say I'm I gain a flying speed equal to half my movement speed, and I'm immune to falling damage. So It's just a silly little second level spell.
So,
But-
if you want to give it away and say that you're floating, you can do that.
Oh, I'll let him make his own assumptions, but like I will say that I'm trying to like get used to the
Alan's
spell.
gonna go, okay, spell.
I'll
Or you can fly now.
well, I can fly slow. I can jump far, but I can fly slow. But every once in a while when I like go to like walk a little faster, you see that I'm just like a little light in my step. But it's not like we bet money. But I can't cast that on anybody but myself. I can't crush people.
You technically did a spell too, so
Yeah,
I did.
we both spelled. I just spelled a little better than your spell.
Only I could upcast. Shame.
One day,
only wizard.
only wizard. Oh, it's also a warlock/sorcerer spell.
If only Dudamus caster.
Maybe I'll teach it to you. If you are a warlock, I don't really know what you are.
Warlock.
Oh, maybe I could teach it to you.
Not in the same realms. Unfortunately.
Well, never mind. I tried. But it also has if you can already fly, you get your flying speed is doubled.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. And there's no verbal component, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to do this, no problem.
Material and somatic. Neat stuff. Right, Claire's doing shit.
That's all I really wanted to do with Gal. Just wanted to play a little fun trick.
Little prank. Little prank, bro. He can only do fourth and do first and second. Nice.
Oh, this is not concentration. Okay.
Being able to jump 55 feet is crazy.
It's a wild thing to think about.
It really is.
If you actually put that in perspective, that is fucking crazy.
I think about the Olympic jumping, and then this.
You
should be an
overshot the Olympic jumping
By quite a bit!
into,
And we jump into the crowd.
pole jumping.
I could pole vault without the pole.
Yeah,
Just vault.
just
Make a new
vault.
vaulting record. A new vaulting record.
New vaulting record.
Inches.
Indeed.
80 feet.
Okay. So he can only do first and second.
What a wild thing to be able to cast for an hour.
Mage armor never comes off. Alright. So, what you do with your lovely money if you're going to do anything with it?
So I guess I'll go first. So firstly, is there any way for me to purchase a bag of holding?
Roll me a percentile.
Uh, 57.
There is no bag of holding within this area.
Alright. And if I remember correctly, Francis made sure to install a box of colding in the wagon, correct?
I think so.
Yes.
Right. Vaughn
Though
would
you
ask-
do not have anything to pull it with anymore.
Wait, what? What happened to the...
We
It was
fed
given
Orok
an-
to a dragon.
Akir gave the Orok to Sorik to eat.
Oh, well, how heavy is the box of colding?
It's not
I
heavy.
think like 25 pounds.
The issue is the cart.
Alright, well,
Because it no longer has a thing to pull it.
well, on that note, I would ask for permission to utilize the box of colding.
Sure.
What'd you say?
I said sure. I'm not going to really tell you no.
All right, it's for our eventual travels, and I believe it will be worth the effort. Is there anything in there already?
I don't know. I got my own personal bag of holding in my ring.
All right.
I'm not sure if there's
I
anything.
think an individual stuffed it with ice.
Yes, I think there is ice in there.
Is it ice that turned into water because it was magical ice?
No, just ice.
Is it packed full, or did you just pack a bunch of it?
I have no idea what they did.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything in there. Honestly.
Me, the player, have paid no attention to any chest of preserving that's not in my ring.
I've never put anything in the chest of preserving as well, so I haven't kept anything. I don't keep up with it.
All right.
Because I don't usually have
So,
things.
well, we'll check it. We're just gonna, I guess, just easier if there's nothing in there. And when he looks at it, he just kind of like looks at all of you, and looks back inside, looks at all of you for a second, and just just makes a mental assumption, and then asks for permission. And I'm gonna go ahead and have him go out and purchase a whole bunch of supplies for cooking and food.
I have 3 months worth of rations in my ring.
That's all well and good, but those are dried goods, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I will have to get some supplies for the road. Trust me, it'll be worth the effort. It'll be on my coin. I just need to utilize your box, is all. I'll be back. But I would like to purchase a whole bunch of oats and brown sugar. And guessing since this is a desert, sugar is a luxury and very expensive.
Yep. It is 5 times.
Well, I have a lot of money to burn.
Yep.
And no real way to carry it, so I'll go ahead and purchase all that. I'll be sure to buy some. So, is fruit available as well?
Fruit is available.
Alright, particularly pears.
A lot
Pears
of pears.
are available. Mostly
Lot of-
prickly.
Yeah, mostly prickly pears, but there are pears.
I just need pears because they have pectin in it. And so I'll buy a crap ton of pears. So like
2 sacks full of pears. I'll buy a pound or 2 of brown sugar, at least 3 or 4 pounds of oats, and then let's see, just a mixed match of different berries and other fruits, sugary fruits.
I'm about to be sick again. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But yeah, just a lot of fruits, and then however much that will cost.
Okay, let's see. Do.
And you have the decanter of endless water, right?
Yes, and
Cool.
those are very, very rare.
Yeah, I'm not asking for one. I'm just making sure we have one accessible to the group because that'll help out a lot.
Okay, let's see. So, fruit. You're asking for pears?
A large amount of pears and then a large amount of miscellaneous fruit and berries.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's about like how many days worth are you trying to take care of?
So the pears are mostly to boil down for the pectin to make gelatins, right?
Okay.
So the pears, I need a large amount, probably. Let's do a week's worth of rations worth of just pears.
Okay.
But they're not going to be used for rations, and the rest of the fruit is going to be boiled down into like gelatins and jams to put into pies. So it's, I guess, 1 week worth of just pears, 2 weeks worth of miscellaneous fruit.
Okay. So it's going to cost you 25 gold pieces. So that's
Not
technically, it would be
8 shards. So it's
12 shards.
12 shards.
Yeah,
Right. So 24 gold. That's just for the fruit.
that's just for the fruit.
All right, and then 2 pounds of brown sugar.
Okay. So, and this is going to be a times 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Said 5 pounds?
I said 2 to 3 pounds. 3 pounds. 3 pounds,
3 pounds.
of brown sugar.
Okay. So, that's interesting. It's 75 copper pieces worth.
That's what the multiplier.
That's with the multiplier.
Shit. In that case, I'll go. So that's 75. I'll go.
Oh, my
6
bad.
pounds.
That's uncommon.
Yeah.
Sugar's rare, so
Yeah. If I can get 6
times
pounds, then
5.
if I can get 6 pounds, that's 150 copper pieces. That's 15 gold. Wait.
So I'm doing a different number because that was for uncommon spices. This is rare spices.
Okay.
Okay. So 6 gold pieces worth.
So that's 6 pounds.
That's 6 pounds.
That's 6 pounds. So that's 6 gold pieces. So that's 12 shards. All right. I'm going to go ahead and then get like 10 pounds of oats.
Mm-hmm. Oats.
Don't y'all just love the taste of blood?
No.
Not particularly my favorite. I do get it a lot.
It's not great when you throw up and there's blood.
No,
No.
that means that you have like an ulcer.
I am not okay.
I do not assume you are.
I don't think I've ever assumed you were.
That's a good
That's
fucking
okay.
assumption.
Okay.
I don't think there's ever been a time where I'm like, a hunter's okay.
Assuming I'm not okay is the default. I'm sick so much.
To all those that are listening now and in the future, I apologize for this being boring. This is very pivotal to a very important aspect of Ron's character and his ability to support the team.
You said 10 pounds worth?
10 pounds of oats.
Okay. 1 silver piece worth.
That's 1 silver piece?
Yeah, it's 10 pound sacks.
Jesus, I'm going to buy 30 pounds then, so that's 3 silver pieces. So that's 1 extra shard for 30 pounds of oats. And then, flour and eggs.
Flour and eggs.
Flour and oats are the same price.
So another shard for 30 pounds of flour. How about for eggs?
Eggs? What type of eggs?
Just chicken eggs. Any kind of egg. Something that's a binder.
Would you like 100?
I'll take 100 eggs.
That's 1 silver piece.
Motherfucker!
Oh, cheap.
That's weird. But hey, money.
So, I have enough food to fucking feed an army already. And that only cost me 36 gold pieces worth of shards.
Yep. You have about nearly 120 pounds worth of food.
Yeah.
Where are we putting all this food?
That's what's going inside the box of clothing.
Okay.
Which is now Vaughn's best friend.
Is Vaughn just a foodie?
I think
Yes,
so.
he is.
I think that's what he is.
He's eventually going to give Travek a run for his money.
Good luck with that.
I currently have a plus 10 to cooking.
Yeah.
You have a ways to go.
I have a ways to go, but I'm only level 8.
Yeah, but Tralvik got that reliable talent. Can't get below like a 38.
Yeah, it's gross. Just for cooking.
I can't really think of anything else.
Okay.
Because I can't think of it off the top of my head, I'm just gonna say I get 20 gold pieces worth of miscellaneous spices and herbs and stuff like that, just to top it off, so that when I make something, I technically have the ingredients for it.
Here. I'll give you the list. I'm gonna just do that.
You pick your list of spice.
You do you, boo boo.
Thank you. But I'm getting a lot of food, so I can utilize my
my gourmand, what was it?
Feet.
My feats, my cooking feats.
I gotta find a cage.
All right, and then let's see. Is there anything else that I need that I want? Juan is a very simple person; doesn't need a lot of things. Oh, okay, here's an interesting thing. I'm going to travel the markets and see if there's anything that any of the three find interesting or worth my attention.
You have to narrow it down for me a little bit, but
So for instance, if I were to be traveling, like this could be a percentile thing for each individual, Masuda, Kabiana, and Orphan. If I were to be traveling and immediately one of them senses something, or one of them were to say, "Hey, hold on a second, you need that," kind of deal. You know what I mean? Either for training or for personal use. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because you know how? Because what I'm going off of is you made mention at the end of the big fight that they were intrigued by the crystal that was being stolen. They had a sense of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, as while I'm going through all of this grocery shopping and everything like that, does something pique their interest enough for them to pull my attention towards it?
Well, they do have each their luxuries, but nothing of the same sort. You know, there's fine silks, there's good craftsmanship, there is, maps and tactics books. There's wines, there's ales.
Okay.
You have the wants and desires of 3 different individuals besides yourselves.
And there's no way for me to give them these things, because I absolutely would, but unfortunately they all live within my mind.
Yep.
Here's just a random question. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test something, just because I'm curious. I'm going to buy a nice silk dress, right? One that I believe would roughly fit Katiana, however much that costs. I really don't care.
Okay. 10 gold pieces worth.
10 gold pieces?
So that's double. So it's...
That being said, if I were to take the gem and press the silk dress to the gem, by any chance does it get sucked in and be given to her?
Yeah.
No? Okay, never mind. I just have a random silk dress.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look to. I'm just gonna visually look to the three, or mentally look to the 3 of them. I thought it would work. I'm sorry. I wanted to give you guys something.
We could have told you that.
I mean, sure, but I wanted it to be a surprise in case it did work.
We've been trying in your sleep.
I would like to know those things.
No, you're training.
That's why one of you disappears every once in a while. Now I know.
Only 2 of us have to watch you.
I'll keep that in mind from now on. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Man, money's weird.
You're done for a bit.
I'm good for a bit. Yeah, no, that's me. I'm gonna go ahead and start updating the sheet. So let me.
Yeah. All right. So, who would like to go next on a shopping trip?
I don't really have any shopping.
Okay, you don't have any shopping? Here, do you have any shopping?
Nah, all I got was to try to increase my weapon, but in order to do that, I have to finish this quest.
I mean,
I can't awaken the Dragon Soul Sword anymore.
yeah, the only thing that I could think of would be to go to the magic store that Quill went to. Just for any, like, 1st or 2nd level spells.
I'll buy healing potions.
Healing potions can be So there is total of 6 healing potions, as well as 2 greater healing potions and a superior healing potion.
Superior.
Superior.
Alright, I'll buy all of the regular.
All the regular? Okay, so technically everything's doubled.
300, isn't it?
Mm,
Then it'd be 600, right?
yep.
Right.
They're in nice little, like, chalices with a little, leopard gecko characterization on it, because he went to Sumer. And yeah, Quill wiped the first and second level spell scrolls out,
Like all of them.
Quill. Fuck you, Quill.
and the paper.
That's fine.
You,
Oh my god!
You shouldn't be mad at him. It means he can input it into his book and then create them for you on an unlimited basis.
Yeah, but I need the paper! Too many
gets-
wizards!
He gets more use out of it.
This man needs the paper.
Have you ever gotten your paper from the king that I requested as my gift?
There's a
Hell no.
There was
I
a thing
don't
I
know.
saw this past week, which was hilarious. Which was it was a really heated discussion about which class is the most monetary demanding class, and anything other than wizard is wrong.
It's true.
It is true. As a warlock that went the route of a wizard, that is fucking true.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of that comes monetarily close, and this is only if you play a game where weapons have durability, would be a fighter.
Yeah.
But that's still nowhere close.
The only other thing I think of might be like warlock if your patron demands gold for services.
That's
Genius.
true.
I mean, sometimes cleric. Diamonds are good.
Anyway, I just thought that was funny. This whole conversation reminded me of that.
So,
Also-
no
also being
paper.
upset that there's no paper.
None!
No.
Can we get her some from the palace, or they're like no ours?
They don't say no theirs, but they will
Expensive.
only give you a certain amount.
Well, I don't have any spells to inscribe, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't
They
need
can
the
give
paper
you
anyway.
200 gold pieces worth. That's about it.
It doesn't matter since I don't have any spells to also do. Actually, I will ask Samir then.
Sumer.
Do you know which spells you did have? That
Yes,
these
it
small
was
Alaman cloth?
identify,
Okay.
knock,
Okay.
air bubble,
Interesting.
skywrite, protection from good and evil, mirror image, and rope trick. And Quill is broke, by the way.
I see that. He bought all of the spells.
Yep.
I could have given him identify. He didn't have to buy that one.
I'm gonna throw up again.
Okay.
Yeah, none of them that I really even wanted anyway, so you're fine. He's fine. He's good. Does he have anything else that's fun?
Just magic items.
Anything in the uncommon?
Let's take a look.
Uncommon, non-attune.
Or
Or
Non-attune.
rare, non-attune.
rare.
I just want to see if I can afford something.
Hey. Let us look.
I'm just gonna say out loud, Vaughn would offer if anyone needs money to let him know. He has no problem giving people some.
Holston doesn't know you well enough to ask you for money.
He does offer because I have no idea what I'm going to use the rest of this money on.
Get yourself the insignia of claws.
Yeah.
Vaughn doesn't actively use weapons in any way, shape, or form.
No, the insignia of claws. The insignia of claws is specifically a necklace that increases your unarmed damage.
By what?
Is it attuned?
I don't know.
It is attunement.
Yeah, I'm happy with my current attunement stuff.
Okay, let's see. That's interesting thing.
No, it's not attunement.
Thought it was.
Not.
Insignia of claws. The jewels of blah blah. While wearing this insignia, you gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls you make with unarmed strikes and natural weapons, and such attacks are considered to be magical.
Hey.
I'll wait till it's my turn again, and I'll roll to see if I find that.
It's an uncommon item.
Okay, he has a couple things.
Okay.
I am getting them all. Second.
An action.
No way. Okay.
What did I get?
He has a fair amount of things.
Okay.
I'm just all these things. Okay, so we're going to start with one of the most expensive.
Okay.
He brings out Interesting. That's gross.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
That doesn't make sense. Why does he have that? Never mind. We're not going to start with that. We're going to start with the Ring of Water Walking.
All right.
It's an uncommon item. Wearing this ring, you can stand and move on across any liquid surface as if it was solid ground. Next one is a Potion of Resistance to Necrotic.
Okay.
The one that was like, I was saying, no way. This man has a portable hole.
Whoa!
That's pretty.
It's a rare item.
How much?
It is gonna be expensive.
How much?
He. You. Oh my goodness. It's 12,000.
I can't afford it.
Yep.
Well, I'll bring it
I
to the
roll
group
real
if they
high.
want it. Yeah, I'll bring it to the group if they want it, but I don't. I think that's really expensive for a whole.
It's a rare item.
Yeah, but it's cool. I will say that it is cool.
Mhm.
Anything else?
There is a parafit of health. You are immune to contracting any disease while you're wearing this pendant. If you are already infected by a disease, the disease effects are suppressed while wearing this pendant.
Is that attunement or non-attunement?
Non-attunement. You asked for non-attunement.
The health, and it's just
Parafit?
any disease.
You are immune to contracting any disease. If you are already infected by a disease, it is suppressed.
How much is that?
That one is an uncommon. 200 gold pieces. Or, yeah.
200 gold. Put that on the maybe list.
Okay.
And
Orb
like,
of direction.
I like that.
While holding this orb, you can use an action to determine which way is north. This property functions only on the material.
Nope. Cool, but nope.
Okay, it's a nope. Mood mark pink.
I think I already have that, actually.
You have some of that.
I thought we gave that to Bramble.
That is for Bramble. Yep.
Yeah.
Metal of the wetlands. When you use an action to trace the edges of this metal, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement for 1 hour. Once this property has been used, it cannot be used again, and the metal becomes non-magical.
So it's only one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a common.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to dip.
Okay.
This is fucking hell.
Okay.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I think if that is all.
That is not all.
Oh, okay.
There are more.
What are the others?
Mask of the Beast. This wooden mask has the shape of a likeness of a beast's visage. It has 3 charges. While wearing this mask, you can cast Animal Friendship as an action.
Okay.
Regains all charges at dawn. Eyes of Minute Seeing. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on intelligence investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within range.
So basically, the reading glasses.
You know the, Benjamin Franklin bifocals you see in,
Yes.
it's kind of like those from, National Treasure.
How much are those?
It's uncommon. 600.
Okay.
Hearing of message. You're able to cast message 5 times.
I can cast message already. So no. But I will bring this up to somebody else if they would like to cast message.
Deck of illusions. This box contains 34 cards. It's usually missing 1d20 minus 1 cards. The magic of the deck functions only if the card are drawn at random. You can use an altered deck of playing cards to simulate the deck. You can use an action to draw a card at random from the deck and throw it to the ground at a point within 30 feet of you. An illusion of one or more creatures form over the throwing card and remains until dispelled. An illusionary creature appears real in appropriate size and behaves as if it was a real creature, except it can do no harm. While you're within 120 feet, the illusionary creature and can see it, you can use an action to move it magically anywhere within 30 feet of the card. Any physical interaction with the illusionary creature reveals it to be an illusion because objects pass through it. Someone who uses an action to visually inspect the creatures identified as illusionary on a successful DC 15 intelligence investigation check.
Okay.
The creature then appears translucent.
Okay.
You basically get Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I do like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think that's I'm not an illusionist, so I don't think I would use those, but I will let other people know.
Bottle of Boundless Coffee.
I just think that's funny. How much is it?
Common. 20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces?
Yeah.
That's going in the foreshore. Boundless coffee?
Mm-hmm. This metal bottle carries delicious warm coffee. The bottle comes with a stopper that is attached to the bottle by a little chain.
You know, I brought this up last week, and you're like, Holson doesn't need coffee. She doesn't sleep.
She doesn't. That's why I think it's funny. So I'm gonna get it anyway. It's only 20 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who does need coffee?
Each time you
owl.
drink coffee, roll a d20. On the one, the bottle refuses to dispense coffee for the next hour.
It's moody
Okay.
coffee.
It is. It says boundless. But there's an asterisk by the boundless.
Yep. Rather than drinking from it, the coffee vanishes the moment it leaves the bottle. So it's boundless. It just pumps your brakes.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna get that for sure. So that's in my foreshore pile.
There is the blue alchemy jug.
What does a blue alchemy jug do?
Do not know the difference.
Okay. I was like, I know what an alchemy jug does, but I was like,
It's
the other
just blue.
It's just blue? Okay.
It's just blue.
Good to know. That's not bad.
And the last one is Amulet of the Drunkard.
You can use booze as potions, if I remember correctly.
This amulet smells of old ale-stained wood. While wearing it, you regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points when you drink a pint of beer, ale, or mead. Once you do so, you can't do so until the next dawn.
So I could buy the alchemy jug, make it produce beer, and then get this, and then have an unlimited health potion, essentially.
There is also the Cape of the Mountebank.
Ooh. I'll let other people know about that. I already have a cape.
I have a cloak as well.
It is 4,000 gold pieces.
Jesus fucking Christ. How much is the alchemy jug? Because I feel like that would be good for Vaughn, because he could get unlimited
400.
honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar. You can get 8 gallons of water, or 12 gallons of salt water, and a gallon of wine. So I'll let him know about that, and I won't get that. But I will buy the minute seeing and the parapet of health with the boundless coffee. So I will give you 820 gold worth of gems.
Okay. So I believe I already said what the minute ones were, but not the parapet.
The parapet is the one that's like disease.
No,
You said
but
it was
like
like-
price-wise.
Oh, you said it was like 200, but I will.
So there it is. Yeah, 200.
Yeah.
And the Eyes of Minute Seeing is 600.
Yes. So boundless coffee is 20. I'll give you 820. I am done shopping. I don't want anything else. I'll let
Okay.
Vaughn know about the alchemy jug at Samir's. I'll let
How much is the alchemy jug?
it was 400?
400.
All right, I'll pick that up.
Yeah, that you can have honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, wine.
That's too good
Hot
not
tea.
to get.
It just I didn't need it. And since I bought the boundless coffee, I'm going to go up to Quill. I'll let Kier and I'll let Kier know about the cape if he wants to do anything about that. I know it just makes it
Nah.
harder to hate you.
I got wings.
Yeah, that is true. I'll go up to Quill and just. You bought up all the spells, but whenever you need coffee, as much coffee as you need.
I have coffee, I'll have a heart attack. I've been heavily dosing with green tea.
Okay, well, you know,
This
coffee.
tea can't be bad for you, right? Looks at you with a twitch in his eye.
You know, it didn't say what kind of coffee it needed to be. It could also be decaf.
If Vaughn heard that green tea can't be good, or it can be good for you, right? Actually, just so you know, green tea could be used in the same light as coffee in most cases, depending on how potent the leaf is. So you're not really. Oh,
You just see his head like do the 180 to like 260 towards you.
would you like me to brew you something decaf a little bit lighter to calm you down?
Just like a little eye twitch.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Hold on a moment, and I'm gonna go brew him up something not as potent, but calming.
But
I don't know
I'll let
teas.
him.
Sleepy
I'll let
time.
him know that the coffee. He's free to use the coffee thing if he wants it. It's still mine, but he's free to use it whenever he needs it.
Yeah.
Because it's boundless.
He currently has 200 gold to his name account.
Yeah. We gotta save all those, we gotta save as much money as he's spending on that tea as possible. But I will walk out with that. And what else? The only thing I really want to do for this session that I have on the top of my mind is talk to Sivnu, but I can do that after Akir gets some time to figure out what he's doing.
Okay. Here, what are you doing?
Nothing.
He's dead.
Ashbringer, no.
Oh, Am I here?
Who did this?
The chimney.
There I am. Okay. Nothing. Yeah, I got
Vaughn,
nothing. I have literally nothing I want to buy, and nothing else I can work on. So I'm good.
All right, so that gives me two things. One quick thing for Vaughn would offer to give the household, your household, 3,000 of his gold pieces because I don't need it.
That's very generous.
All right. I will put that.
I
into
really
the
don't have a lot of space to carry it either. So
I will put that into the estate loot, I guess.
yeah, no.
She puts it in the usual place.
Yeah, so Ron will say, I'll only take what I need, because I stocked up on food, as much food as I could possibly carry and need. Luckily, I have the case of colding, and yeah, that's it. And I still have more than twice than what I started with. So yeah, no, he'll offer that as gratitude for taking him on, as well as providing him a home to stay in. So that's one. And secondly, so we're doing the same percentages as before for training, right?
Mhm.
What do you for the maneuvers?
No, for the training for medicine. Is it the same? Roll 3 dice, take the average, and then depending what you get is a percentage?
Yep.
All right. What was the math again? It was if it was 10 to 15 or 10 to 14, it's 1.
It's in.
Is it in general? Is it that
It's in general pen.
So that 0 to 10 is 0, 11 to 14 is 1, 15 to
No,
19 is 2.
read underneath. Enriched feats. You're gonna want to go for the other one. The one below that.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. So pinned. Let me go to pinned. Oh, okay. That's for the enriched feats. So, okay. Oh, so it's the same. Okay, thank you. I didn't do that well. So that's
If you want to do it the way I did it last time, I just rolled 3 d20s, add all the modifiers together, and then divide it by 3. It's so much faster than rolling them individually.
no. I got all of mine rolled. I just needed to make sure what mattered. So 16. So that's I got a lot of 3s.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
7, 9, 8, 11, 14, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33. All right, 43%. And yeah, no, Vaughn is done.
Okay.
Shopping episode complete.
It has been completed. Which is nice.
I am condition immunity diseased. Great.
All right.
Artie, did you buy the Insignia Claws or try to find some?
Oh.
Can I find those by any
Only
chance?
a D100.
Yes, sir. Bing bong. Oh.
78.
78? Yeah, you're able to find a set.
Cool. How much are those?
Uncommon.
1d6 times 100.
This will take away from the 3,000 I gave you.
500. Fair enough.
500. I gave you 2,500.
Cool.
All right, and hold on. So, is that an item in D&D Beyond or no?
It is an item in D&D Beyond.
Mhm.
It's from the Horde team or the Dragon Horde or TMS Rise or whatever.
One of those.
Rise of
Insignia of
TMO.
Claws.
Insignia of Claws.
All right. Cool. I now have +1 to my things. So it's just like a necklace.
Yep.
Or here in Waswari, what kind of jewelry would it be?
Be probably a ring.
Okay.
Ring or a bracelet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a bracelet. All right. I'm gonna add that. So 43% on medicine. And I apologize. So question. Tatiana, she is a healer, right? Her profession, or is she just a dancer?
Who? What?
So she was a healer, but she was not a healer. It's a what's it called? Cover.
She was a dancer.
She was a dancer. Yes.
Well,
Well, she was also this.
What? Are you sending it to me, or?
Yes.
All right, because I was wondering if she was able to help me with medicine or not. Oh, no, she wouldn't. So no, I take that back. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Alright, insignia of claws. It's not attunement. Noise. Okay. Modifying stuff. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so you may now continue. Vaughn is following you guys more or less where you guys go.
Okay.
So I know Holson wanted to contact her, quote unquote, deity.
Yes.
What are you trying to
Is there any like nature-y type thing around here, or is it just sand?
do? There's sand, there's oases, there's palm trees.
Can I go to an oasis slash palm tree? Just kind of wander around on one of the days that I'm just kind of like doing something. And yeah, I will kind of find a secluded spot to sit and chat quietly with my deity, essentially.
Okay.
Is she able to come here? Or are we just like mind talking?
Well, what do you do? Like, what are you trying to do to get her attention?
I will, I'll go up to, like, this, like a palm tree, just a tree, that's kind of more secluded than the rest of them, so it's like kind of on the outside of the oasis. And then I'll like wave my sword. And I'm going to start just in a half circle around me so that the tree is in front, but the half circle of thorns is behind me. So that I kind of have a circle. And I'm just going to sit and kind of just knock on the tree. Just gonna knock on the tree and hope somebody answers.
Okay. You knock on the tree. You wait a bit. And then you wait a little bit longer.
I'm gonna keep an eye on my like hands, my fingertips mostly.
And then you wait like an hour. You feel like no one's coming.
Okay. Is there anyone around me?
Nope.
Okay, I am going to just kind of like reach out and this is probably going to destroy a tree. I'm going to reach out and pump two lightning eldritch blasts through my fingertips into this tree trunk. And just kind of like make a scene a little bit. And just I have something important to say. If you would like to stop in.
Right. Roll me a Arcana check.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Oh, okay. Normal. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that. She was not cute. Do better. That's better. 21.
Okay. You're able to focus your energies and the power that you're putting into this tree. Leaving it definitely scorched. No feedback on you. As you do so, you wait. And then you wait. And no one shows up. Not even like a little servant.
Don't like that. Cool. And I was able to cast my Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
Because I clearly scorched this tree.
Mhm.
I'm going to write something in Elvish. And basically get some ash from the tree, trace something in Elvish. Can I read it as if it was common?
You write in Elvish and you're able to understand it.
I'm going to write...
But you normally know Elvish. So.
Yeah. I'm going to go to my backpack and just... There's nobody around. Even though I just electrocuted a tree.
You said you wanted to be by yourself, kinda. So
Mm-hmm.
you're
I'm
able
gonna
to get
pull
by
out-
yourself.
I'm gonna pull out the book that is written in a language that I know I don't understand. The Unum Hexus book.
Ooh.
I know I don't understand that book. Can I read it?
You're looking at it, and things are flickering. It's like hard to focus.
Okay. I'll apparate my sword.
It apparates.
It doesn't flicker or anything. It doesn't make. It's not weird.
No.
It's not like harder to show up.
No. Seems to operate like you did. I mean, you can roll a insight check.
I will. Nat 20.
Your physical abilities don't seem to be waning at all. Your
Mental abilities.
Your sight in that aspect seems to be glitchy. You're still able to read it, it just takes you a little bit longer. Focus in.
I'm becoming more and more dyslexic. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put away the book. And Q has sending. Okay. I'm gonna go to Akir.
Okay.
After I've left thorns and electrocuted palm trees in my wake. I'll find you. I'm gonna walk straight up to you and I'm gonna whisper so quietly. And can you send a message, please?
You may send it to your dad again.
No.
Are
not
you in
yet.
danger? Should I tell your mother?
Well, I don't really know. Honestly. Don't call her though. Also, if you see an electrocuted tree, it wasn't me.
What?
There's a fire in the distance.
If there was a fire, I would have put it out with like a ice blast. But can you send a message to Sydney for me?
Don't you talk to her?
Can you send a message to her though?
Yes. Then before.
Just one. The electrocuted tree didn't seem to work.
Wait, are you having trouble contacting your dragon?
Could you just send her a message and tell her that I would like to talk?
I'm gonna
In
take that as a
person?
yes. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
You can take it however you'd like, but
I just want to say something before I do. For the one, palm trees are not trees; they are grass. So, talking to her that might be hard.
I mean, all you have is grass here.
And two, last I heard, she was a forest dragon, and we have no forests.
Means nothing. I should still be able to talk to her, at least a little bit.
But
And,
you start talking to her through grass.
I could talk to her through anything, honestly. If I try hard enough. I had a drug trip. Talk to her through that.
This time you're talking to her through me.
I'm trying.
All right, same
Although
thing as
this
last.
method asks too many questions.
I have a very curious mind sometimes. Anyways, same thing as last time. I'll join our minds together, cast a spell, and you word it. And I will cast a sending spell and I'll let her word it.
Sivnu, I can't get a hold of you. Is there something wrong? I'm noticing things are changing. Physically fine. Sight's a bit off. And that's my message.
Okay. You send the message via this unique and also very clever set of telephone.
Hey, it's a lot better than me having to repeat it to her.
Mm. And you wait. And you receive nothing back.
But the message went through.
Don't know. We can't tell. I do not get a notification saying, hey, message not received, try again later. It just sends and hopes that it receives.
Yes, but I didn't even get a servant. At least if she's not going to show up, she could at least send a servant.
Maybe she's sleeping.
She's not sleeping. Didn't mean to raise my voice at you, but...
I dare you out of me in my own home.
The student sharpens the knives in the in the kitchen.
Can you talk
this
to
may be a
us?
problem.
Can you talk to us through your trancing?
If I can't talk to a through person, through a tree, through grass, through anything, through you, I don't think I can reach her at all. And to be quite fair, I can't really read a lot, so, write something in Draconic. You know Draconic, right? Write something in Draconic right now.
I have an idea. You know those things that are always watching you and making sure you don't tell anybody about your things?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe those are blocking you.
I just died.
Let me try, and I will try sending message to Halsey. I'll walk to the other side of the room and message her that she received the message.
He receives the message.
Damn. Alright, plan B. And I will write something in I'll write something in Draconic language in the Rosorian Draconic font, Rosorian language.
I definitely won't be able to read that.
Using primordial spelling.
Oh my god.
The age-old text of wingdings.
Can you read
I'm gonna look at. I don't think I can read that generally, even with the eyes of the roomkeeper.
I'm using a different alphabet to write in a language using spelling from a different language.
Can I read it?
You take a look at it. First off, you don't know what this handwriting is. Second off, it becomes legible, but after a little while.
It becomes legible after a little while, after looking at it for a long time.
After looking at it for a minute.
So you watch Olsen struggle to read what you've written for a minute until she finally pulls it away from her eyes a little bit and then pulls it back.
Try taking out the sunglasses.
Well, lift up the sunglasses and shield my eyes because I assume we're still in the sun, which would make it worse.
If we're in my house, we're not in dry sunlight.
So I'll still shield my eyes because I normally wear sunglasses regardless. And try to read it, and it's gonna do the same thing. But Are we terribly... I know we have some shit to do in Imris. We're on the way to Imris. But, this is a bit pressing, and I don't like it. I don't like that I can't read immediately. I don't like that, sometimes my power flickers. I don't like that. And I can't get a hold of the person that controls that. So...
Do you wish to stay here then, while we go to Imris?
Why the fuck would I stay here?
I don't know. As much as I
There's
would like
nothing
to
here
help
for
you,
me.
as much as I like to help you, is that I am not permitted to until I complete my current quest.
Well, I can't really be of help with you doing your current quest if I can't do my fucking magic.
Cast a spell.
That's you?
Yeah, any spell, real spell, not cantrip, a real spell that takes magic. Third
do I
level
have?
shield.
I don't have third level shield. What kind of
I mean,
warlock do you think I am?
What?
Protective one? No.
I didn't imagine he has shield from the wizard spell list.
I do, but I'm not going to use that one. That's a wizard spell. It'd be different.
I know, but you can cast it. You
can go back and forth on the slots.
Yeah, the pact magic
I'm
can be used with
going
any other spell
to-
slots. The
I'm
point
going
is,
to cast...
use pact spell slot. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm going to cast plant growth because I've never cast that before. I'm going to go outside, put my sunglasses back on. Go outside and just... Do you need any plants?
I mean, we have a lot of them. Feel free to
Any
make my garden.
specific plants you want?
All of them. Just make them more boisterous.
I will spend some time and pull from the thorns that I have on my body and the magic that I have in my sword for druidcraft and essentially cast plant growth over Akir's normal plants within a 100-foot radius. Hoping they become thick and overgrown.
Okay. You extend your hand and then finish the incantation as you see just a rumble, an expansion of just wild plant life. Feeding off your subconscious, you're actually egging on more of the violent aspects of these plants, growing larger thorns, if any of them have them, serrated, make them more sticky.
Cacti. I have cacti,
All those
palm
cacti
trees.
are so aggressive.
Cacti, palm trees, and aloe. And then basic grass.
Basically, I just created a
One of
privacy
the
wall
aloe
for you.
plants just unfurls like a Venus flytrap and snaps a bird.
Huh.
Vaughn would have walked past at that singular moment, and he just kind of stops and stares. Are you doing some training of a sort? That seems very
Sure, why not?
drastic, I guess.
I could just do this, If I do this for 8 hours, you'll be able to plant anything you want in this land.
That's all well and good, but Vaughn kind of tentatively steps a little bit closer to the succulent flytrap. Does it snap at him?
Pretty soon I fight my plant.
It does open up when you come near.
Vaughn just kind of stops and takes a step back. Wasn't intending to fight it, but is that the intent of the spell?
Sure. I've never
Insight
cast
check.
it before. She doesn't know. You don't have to do an insight on... She's never cast plant growth. She just... That plants grew. That is the intent.
It seems like her plant growth came with some Fey-like effects.
Hey, fuckery? My household?
More likely than
Yeah,
you think.
you're noticing it's not just bolstering, it's also multiplying. The amount of plant growth, all the seedlings and like pollen growth, just out of control.
Your allergies about to get real bad.
You guys seen Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
The entire parish house, but in the desert. With the creeping vine.
Like keep seeing it growing and growing. Would you please care to explain to me what the intent of the spell is besides just simply plant growth? Like, is there supposed to be a limit? Is this supposed to happen? I'm pretty confident that this is odd.
Seems pretty normal to me.
Better one. The Mummy 2, Scorpion King.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, this is exactly what I could do, though. Like, this, if I sat here and I cast this for a long time, this would be an oasis quickly.
I mean, we have an oasis.
It would also cause a drastic change in the ecological system because all of a sudden all of these plants need water.
Well, yes.
Speaking of which, they're starting to crawl closer to your household and like going towards water basins and or rivers.
These plants are moving?
Well, they're growing. They have a root system. They're busting out of their area and going towards the nearest source.
Well, it only lasts if I only use an action. I don't have to keep doing this for 8 hours, but I've only used an action. I have stopped casting the spell.
It lasts until right now, and I dispel it.
Okay, the damage is done, but it stops doing it. And any Fey-like features return to normalcy.
Alright,
That just feels normal, though. Sure. It's plant growth, but it's just... You can't ask what plants are going to grow. But that was my least aggressive spell.
Yeah, besides shield, it's third level.
No. You wanted me to use pact magic. I'm using pact magic. I could cast Wither and Bloom.
Cast it on that massive plant now that's trying to eat Vaughn.
Sure. I will.
So tempting to eat me once you dispelled, but I still have. This is gonna sound odd, but it has a very menacing aura around it. It's
JoJo aura.
Yeah, it's still. You should probably do something about this.
Nah, never mind. I like it. People not to fuck with the Ashbringer's house.
Fair.
Your sister comes outside. What happened?
Magic.
But why?
Don't worry, they're not hostile anymore. See my preening these.
They were hostile?
Oh yes, they committed a murder. It was nice. Poor bird.
Vaughn looks at you when you say murder, and he takes one step further away from the one that previously had the Venus flytrap head.
Swift Breeze shakes it.
Take a much swifter, larger step away.
There's like a bird shape in the succulent.
All of this to say, did I notice anything like weird that would have been weird about that plant growth instead of just like the normal Fey shit?
I mean, it's the first time casting that spell, so.
Okay, I'll cast one that I've cast a lot of times. No, Eldritch Blast seems fine. Armor of Agathis. I know how that's supposed to act, and I will 3rd level cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
You do so.
Is there anything different?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Can I see if there's anything different? because I'm proficient in Arcana.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm doing this so that other people will look at me. 19, 20, 26.
-1 plus 3.
Doesn't seem like anything weird.
Does it feel more malignant than normal?
No, same.
It really just depends on. I don't think any of my abilities, for example, my spells or anything like that, are affected by this. I think it's maybe eventually they will be, but we don't
good.
address this.
We have nothing to worry about, then.
I
Vaughn is
don't really
going
think that's
to
the way that works. You really think that just you don't just ignore things if you notice they're going wrong. Like, I can't read.
I mean,
I just can't read anything.
I mean, we have schools for that.
I've already gone to school.
Vaughn's going to approach the flower that has the bird shaped in its stem, and he's going to tap it to see if it moves.
It twitches.
He immediately freaks out, goes into a rage into Borfin, and like quickly slashes at the thing and tries to break it out.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Vaughn, stop damaging my property.
Hold a moment. So we're doing dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to re-roll that.
That's
That was number 1.
Okay.
And I in my house, and they start.
You do not explode the bird in the succulent.
And then I immediately start peeling back the thing to get the bird out. And as soon as I cup it gently in my hands as I let the rage go away, and I thank Morphin for the immediate use of power, and he kind of holds it in his hands. It's okay, little one. You're fine, and gently pat it on the head.
It's very frazzled. It's still alive.
Apologies, Akir. Sorry. Apologies, Ashbringer. Is there a fountain nearby?
Yes.
There was. Under foliage now.
No. I'm going to find some place to clean the little one. Excuse me. And Vaughn goes off.
That was strange. Anyway.
I thought I would bring it to everyone's attention that I've noticed some weird things going on with my magic. And, sure, not being able to read all the time isn't great.
Is the only one you know on that side? If she sends messengers, I could send the messenger and see if it can check in for us.
I'll describe one of the many messengers that I remember. There was one little guy. He was small. He kind of glowed a little bit. And she'll describe, one of the little messenger guys to the best of her ability.
Roll me a history check.
Yeah. I'm not exactly the best. I don't have the best memory.
But you got a really high intelligence.
It's 15. I do have a really high intelligence, which is...
Yeah, but does that work, or can I reactionary add my bardic inspiration to it, because why not?
You could do that, but that number's fine.
There you go, 22.
Now it's even better.
We're
gonna get that exact guy.
The exact person.
It's just... we got nothing going on today. Why not use my resources?
She's gonna go on and explain and you really need to know Sylvan, or you really can't really talk to them, or...
That's why you're going to be the one using the spell while I cast it. Again.
Oh,
We have that connection.
All right.
We have this connection for hours. And I will cast the spell again.
Hey.
And direct it towards that poor little messenger who we're going to harass.
That poor guy. Colton will just... Remember that one time that you came into my room and you picked up something, for the skin? It's me again. I need you to check on Sivnu and report back, preferably to this person sending you the message. And I'll say that all in Sylvan.
Okay. You do so. You wait.
You know, I have no idea if there's like a time limit on this. Like, if they don't speak, I imagine they could actually theoretically hold on to it for like months before getting back to me.
Wait, I waited. Did he respond? I lost connection right as you said I wait. And I was like, I am waiting.
Oh, Icarus just telling you his theory. It's like, I think as long as he doesn't speak, then he holds on to this spell forever. So he might be able to check on her and then send her the same one, and that's what's taking him so long.
I don't think that's how that works.
And also, we are sending it to a different plane, and I must roll a d20, and on a nat 1, the spell does not reach him.
I've been rolling the d20.
Oh.
We can't roll that one that many times, guys.
Vaughn is going. Do I find a source of water where I can clean the little one?
Yes, you do. The bird's fine.
All right. I'll go
This
ahead.
message does not reach anyone.
Reroll.
The guy's dead. He's dead.
I'm saying that it was not a 1.
Oh.
It does not reach anyone.
Oh, the
man's dead.
There's not a recipient to be had.
Oh
no,
the number
the
you're
servant's
calling has
gone.
been disconnected. Please try again.
Huh.
I didn't know that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn walks back while you're having this minor existential crisis. The bird's fine, by the way. He flew off.
Good for the bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
How many more messages do you have?
I got 2, and then I can take a nap, I guess.
Okay. I need you to call my mom. Just to kind of get an update on the area of Tharia really quickly.
Hey, Vaughn, you want to eavesdrop on this?
No. What was your sister's name again?
I don't have a sister.
No. Like here.
In Sara.
No. What was your guys' surname again?
We don't have one.
Oh yes. That made it real awkward for Vaughn because
Technically, our surname is the name of the city we're living at. So we live in this city-state, therefore our surname would technically be Al-Sorak.
All right, Lady Alsark. He's holding up the branch that he cut off. Do you happen to have a place for mulching, or mayhaps some place to discard of green waste?
He looks around. I don't see it anymore.
I mean, we had a compost bin on the other side of the fence, but that sort of got eaten.
Yes.
I see.
Composted it into fungus.
Ah, fun. In that case, I shall. He looks at the gigantic branch that's over his shoulder. I shall place this as close to it as I can. Forgive me for making a mess of your garden. Excuse me. And
Well, it wasn't very tidy to begin with, so I believe you can be forgiven.
Alright, Horson, do you have your 25 words planned?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's going on over there? The Fae is weird. That's it.
Your mom?
Yeah. Maybe since she's a nature cleric, she'll know something.
And it'd also be weird for her hearing it from your voice instead of secondhand through me. Like,
You get
finally picked up
a
Sandy.
message back.
Oh, thank God. At least messaging's working.
And you get... What?
Just what?
You spend all this time with individuals that have the ability to send, and you're wanting me to check a place that I'm not even in, darling.
This was directly to me.
Yes.
To you
You
through me.
see, well, she has spending, so I could just talk to her. I walk off, just mentally, like, talking, and just, you see Holson's, like, hands, like, go up to explain, like she's, like, trying to, like, frustratingly tell her, like, what's going on. And basically, like, you think you were the first message I sent? No.
I have a
I'm just trying to check the message works at this point.
Go ahead.
Calm down, take a breath, take some tea,
Go ahead, Vaughn.
gather your senses.
I'm sorry. I just imagine Vaughn just in the background, just doing things in the scene while it's focused on you two. And I'm wondering, are there anything carnivorous or hostile around the corner by where the den used to be?
Used to be.
Yeah, used to be.
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah. Is there anything? So nothing is actively being aggressive anymore because the spell's not active, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just had a
It
mental.
used to be.
It used to be, so he places it down and he's just kind of like, pretty bad back here.
Yeah, I think
Do you
Holson
want-
killed. I think Holson killed our mouser.
So sorry.
You just see a one, like, dangling paw, like, trying to climb out of, like, the underbrush.
Dear. Hold on. And I'm gonna try and break it free and pull brush aside to let it get out.
Yes, please save
Yes.
my mouth.
Yeah, you just see a fucking sphinx cat just pull itself out.
Come on, little one. Come on, little one. And I try and like stupid. I try. I'm gonna roll an animal handling check real quick.
Poor animal.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
This man is
Okay.
going through it.
And I try and gently pull it out. Oh, come on.
It's a pretty fat sphinx cat that you pull out.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's a lot of mice.
No, I was about to say, it was like, this is a desert. I didn't think there'd be this much. And I'll hold it and I'll give it pets.
Yeah, that's just our mouser. We haven't actually named it yet. It's just a Mao, so I just call it Mao.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mao. And I'll go ahead and give it pets.
So
Calm it down.
the reason I'm calling it a Mao is because Mao is actually a breed of cat from Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
M-A-U.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a short fur.
Yep, and I just give it comforting pets from its ordeal and trauma.
Fucking the eyes are massive like saucers. And it's afraid.
It's just like it's this between like a scream and a snarl. That's what it's in the face.
Yeah,
It's calming down.
Vaughn just kind of walks around the corner with the cat in his hand. I found Mao. He's okay.
Thank you. Does it like you?
Yeah. He has it in his arms.
Oh, that's weird. Ugh.
When it wants to get off and go on its own, Vaughn will let it go, and he kind
It
of
just
looks.
dangles.
He just chills.
It just dangles.
Love a good dangle cat.
It's probably very tired.
Yeah.
They just had to fight for its life.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep looking around for anything that might need some assistance.
It was,
Any other random
sleeping,
animals?
it was sleeping in the grass, in the ferns, and then proceeded to be choked out in the ferns.
You may want to give us some CPR.
No, I believe it's fine now. It's having it's breathing. I'll give it pats on the back to help it. It's okay.
It just coughs up.
Use your newfound medicine skill to save my cat.
There you go. That's good. That's good. All right.
Instead of a hairball, it coughs up a bramble ball.
It's better up, and then I'll give him some more comforting pats as I walk around the garden to find any more
Hey,
Bar's
Insara,
flight.
Insara, did we have any other mousers?
Nope.
Just the one?
Yep.
Alright. Well, if there's other animals there, it's not ours.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure the bird wasn't yours either, but I'll look anyways. Continue
Back
what you
to
were
the
doing.
sending.
Yeah, back to the sending. Holson walked away now, so she can have this conversation with her mom in peace.
Yeah, she's just pacing back and forth.
Take
In
some
the
tea,
garden.
take a deep breath. Start from the beginning.
She'll essentially, like, let her know, like, electrocuted tree, no communication. Was nice to the tree, no communication. Had Akir send out a message, no communication. Had Akir send a message to a messenger, didn't exist anymore. So I sent this message to you specifically just to see if message worked at this point, because nothing's worked.
Okay. I need you to do the thing with the ears. Also, what type of tree did you talk to? Also, why did you burn a tree with lightning?
Showmanship.
Showmanship has to be productive and constructive. That was destructive.
Well,
I appreciate your output and your choice of expression, but that was not the proper thing to do to get a
Okay.
positive result.
there's only palm trees here, and
That's grass, darling.
There's no fucking trees. It still doesn't explain the fact that the message didn't go through.
Why didn't you use an Arcadia?
I don't know what your trees are. You think I have nature knowledge? No. I mean, I have some. But, like, you think I know what your desert trees are? No, I was raised in a forest.
You saw something big and green, like tree.
Yeah. It's tall. It had green on it. Just like the trees. But,
Nothing's wrong here. There's another plane that is the Fae, as you pronounced, that does do wonky time things.
I'll try again. Maybe with a real tree this time. And,
Okay.
I'll let you know. Thank you.
So, are you going to visit sometime this year? Or
Hang up. She does not have an answer. I'm gonna not answer that message and be like, oh, sorry, I ran out. Goodbye.
you can't run from me.
She's gonna go find a tree that looks like a tree. She's gonna go ask Akir what are actual trees in the desert.
So make me get your father.
All you respond with is.
Well, actually, she doesn't respond, but like any words that she says after the fact are going to go to her. So it's her asking Akir. So, what are some real trees in the desert, not palm trees?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
We'll look at our spells real quick.
Yeah, 8 types of popular desert trees: chase tree, Chilean mescu, desert willow, Texas mountain laurel, Texas ebony, sweet acacia tree. So we probably have the desert willow and the sweet acacia.
If you sit there and explain them to me, I'll go look for them and go sit next to those things.
I actually have a willow in my backyard.
Where?
Vaughn by the willow, looking for more wildlife to save, just in case.
Some made it to the back instead of the front.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Who?
Which one?
Ooh.
All of us? Olsen, because she's her mom.
Olsen.
I think it's Olsen. Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
That's not my strong suit, but I'll try.
2 net 20s.
Okay.
11.
We'll see
But
the
yeah.
result of that.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
They're gonna teleport to you.
I don't think that's how that works. I would need to
Never know.
roll a wisdom save for that.
Yeah,
But
you never know.
And
Playing against a lot of weird spells.
I'm just gonna, as above board, I apologize. Isn't that the saving throw first? Like what's scrying?
Kind of.
So yeah,
Maybe I
I
think
think you're
so.
being scried upon.
I mean, she's always cried upon though, so that's nothing.
Yeah, I don't think wisdom is not my strong suit.
So I will take you to the Desert Willow.
So you technically got the unnatural 0.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, she's very familiar with you. She kind of burned you.
Yeah.
A -5 to your save. Modifier. Okay.
So, yeah. This here is our Desert Willow. You
I
can tell
haven't
it's a
found
Desert
any
Willow.
new. I haven't found any more at-risk life Ashbringer, so I think we're clear.
You can tell the Desert Willow because that's the way it is. See that meme?
Then, since
This
you've
is
led her here,
This is a birch tree. You can tell it's a birch tree because of the way it is.
you'll watch Olsen as you lead her up to this tree, like step in front of you, and, like just grab the tree, and just as her fingers touch it, this is gonna be the first time you've ever seen her like druidcraft anything, but like as her fingers touch it, like desert plants start like sprouting from where she's placed her fingertips from the tree.
Vaughn takes a quick step back with the cat hand.
Yeah. All Vaughn's seen is me cast plant growth, and then more plants are coming from my hands.
Okay.
You just
You see the tree just explode in growth, as well as making a little oasis around it, kind of choking it out. And you start to see a crack in the middle of the tree.
Vaughn takes several steps back.
As it starts to split
In a good way or a bad way?
and starts to shimmer and shine.
Ah, good way.
And the doorway is opened. It's coming through as a female form.
Tiefling? Or, mother?
Of your mother,
Oh, shit.
as she used tree stride.
Oh my god, I forgot she was a druid!
Vaughn just kind of asks real quick.
She's a nature cleric!
Was that the intent of the spell, Witch of Thorns?
I don't think she knows what any of her spells do at this point.
No.
You see a beautiful high elf woman come through, and high cheekbones, things like that. Describe your mother.
Oh, okay. She is very beautiful. She's like, she's very like, you've seen my dad. He's very like prim, proper, like very put together. She's very prim and proper in the way that like Phoebe Nix is prim and proper. Like she's very like, she's wearing like long flowy clothing, like looks like air. She's like she walks with an air, essentially. She is very like nature friendly, and she looks nothing like Holson. It's like that right now. She looks nothing like Holson at all.
Huh. That's not a good way to put that, saying as you described her as absolutely beautiful.
Well, I mean, like, she's beautiful, but like in a that like
She got more of her dad's.
Yeah, she looks like more of her dad.
Vaughn will step up and kind of like get a little closer to Holson and just kind of lean in. Was the intent to summon a druid?
Choose your words carefully.
It's an elf, Vaughn.
I understand high elf. He points at himself. I'm confused as to what's going on.
It has a name. It's Elias.
Forgive me. I haven't.
I'm respecting your privacy, but I'm asserting my authority and coming in anyway. Looking at you,
Vaughn snaps a finger. Mother.
Okay.
Holson's just silently nodding.
Akira will just lightly pat you on the shoulder. Holson, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
And Sarah, make sure that they're at home here during the squabble or whatever. I need to, not be.
You're a lovely home. Just open.
Welcome to
looks over. Looks at your devastated, overly grown garden.
Oh, I did that.
very
No,
nice.
it's not on him. It's not on him. I did that.
Oh, you did this.
Yes, he almost killed my cat. Anyway,
Well,
good luck.
I didn't even
Well,
know that.
nature prevails.
Akira will just spread his wings and fly up to the third floor where his room is, and just let them do whatever.
Vaughn was trying to follow you until you flew
What's
away, and then he's just kind of left there.
I
He
mean,
looks
you can
back at
you can parkour up the walls.
No,
He
not
wants-
yet.
You want some help, Vaughn? I can get you out of here.
Do you?
Who are you? You are not one of the ones that my husband told me about.
Oh,
No,
he's new.
I'm
He's
new.
new.
I'm Vaughn.
Okay.
Do
Pleasure to meet you, Alaris Info.
Lady Info, thank you very much. And then he looks to you, Lady Info.
No.
Looks to Holston, Lady Info. Thank you very much.
She's quite testy about that. I cannot protect you.
I at least it gives me something other than calling her the Witch of Thorns.
You could call
No.
her Holston.
I
And also,
heard that,
the
actually.
Witch of Thorns?
Yeah,
Looks
I
at-
don't know what that means.
Oh, you guys
forgive me,
you guys are gonna
I-
have a conversation.
I don't know what that means. I'm going to catapult you in about 5 seconds.
Forget. I'm from Kakar Gizal, and just
Oh, Clark. I've always wanted to go.
it's just how I was. I'm gonna go. Come now.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
You like see like the more that he starts to like fumble over his words in front of her, and like the more that she gets called like Miss Info.
Lady Info.
Right after her mother gets called Lady Info, she's like, oh
Imagine
no.
Holson has like eye
No.
twitching.
Like you can see like gravity changing around you.
It's like when a preppy mom accepts their very edgy teen.
Yes. And like you could see like
And
small
Vaughn meant it
pebbles
all
and, like-
innocently. He didn't mean to do anything to make your life harder. It was
you
all
could see
innocent. Him trying to be proper. I swear.
it's just small pebbles like just like she naturally has the ability to like change density, and like she's like strongly considering changing your density. It's like
Holson learns how to fly, just leaves.
changing your density and then like casting Long Strider on you and just like throwing you essentially.
I'm sorry, but either way, Vaughn quickly walks off with Mal in tow.
Well, you were not who I was expecting to come out of the tree, but
No, you were expecting your patron, right?
Just there's a 4-point order. Or Akir is like sitting on his windowsill, looking down at them to make sure they don't destroy any more of his home.
make sure no more plants end up somewhere else.
I thought since you were finally having a conversation with me, this might be a little easier face to face, so I would stop, having to use temple resources, and things of that matter. Did I interrupt?
So watch me.
Vaughn comes walking across. Forgive me, I went the wrong way. Excuse me, sorry. Goes.
I have a new spell, pressure cage. I could just cast that.
Well, is this one of your wizard spells, or is it one of your warlock spells?
What, pressure cage?
Yes.
Oh, as I'm yelling that to, yeah, it's a wizard spell.
Oh, your father will be so proud. Like that mentioned. And pressure cage. Like she pulls out like a note. Like she like pulls out a fucking whole ass day planner.
Oh my god.
And fucking just like it's compact, but she like writes it down.
The type A of us all.
So I don't forget. Okay. So
I was trying to contact someone else, and
I interrupted. Was it working?
I don't know. I thought it was, and then you walked through the door. So I don't know, really.
Well, ta-da! I'm here. So yes, I cannot help you with your friend in the Feywild.
I just don't understand why I can't get in contact, It used to be so easy.
Variables. There's a lot of variables. And she just like kind of like brushes your hair, things like that.
There's
a little bit of stuff in your hair. There we go.
I saw my power flicker, and it's getting harder to read. I can't read as many languages as I once was able to. And, or I can, it just takes a little longer. So that leads me to believe that, something else is going to go on. And so, it's seeping into me, any other person who deals with the Fae or nature or anything of that sort. Which is also why I thought to call you, because you deal with nature and everything in that realm. But...
Right, but there's a difference between nature and the exorbitance and quite uniqueness of Fae nature. Because it doesn't follow the same rules.
As you can see by the garden.
This looks fine. This looks great. Gonna need a lot more.
I can tell she's lying.
She's like looking at it. You're gonna need a lot more soil rather than sand. Just like looks over it, and Sarah, and it's like, do you have any mulch or things like? No. Okay, you're gonna want to do something like that if you want all this. just goes the overall area.
I don't know if they want all this, to be honest, but yeah, I thought maybe I could reach out because I saw my... You know how when you're casting, you feel the magic flicker at your fingertips?
Mhm.
Well, I
The
felt
swelling
that.
of magic.
Yes, I felt that about where I usually feel like... Then she'll, like, show herself about to cast, like, Eldritch Blast from both of her fingers, and just the electricity kind of crackling, or like on one, and then like the flames crackling on the other, essentially.
Right. You have a very interesting boon going on here.
But it flickers.
Also, not to make the point, I haven't seen you in a long time. She just like opens her arms.
I'll make sure not to burn or electrocute her, and I'll take the magic from my fingers, but I'll give her a hug.
Takes you in. See? You can't ignore me.
I can't, but I had a key, and like she could clearly see out of the corner of your eye, like her eye, that you're still watching, and she'll like point to you in your window. I had him send you a couple of messages, or send her a couple of messages, and
did you say thank you?
well, no, but maybe eventually I will.
Awesome. Did a good service for you. Party.
I like look up to his window. I'm like, I'll motion thank you.
The character just waves, not understanding what motion you're making, because I don't know how you
Yeah.
motion thank you.
Oh, you put your fingertips to your chin, and then you bring them down, like kind of like you're welcoming something.
And Akir's thought, I wonder if she has indigestion. That looks like the motion for throwing up. I should get her some weed.
Well, that's progress. We will work in steps. So,
Do you know any methods of contacting that may not be just through sending?
Yes, there is contact other plane. You have a direct link.
At this point, she's like starting to like walk her through the house because she's going to try to bring her to Quill.
Mm-hmm. She like follows you like arm in arm, you know.
Because now I'm going to bring up this dream. Now that I have somebody with a who actually like can be here, who is also an elf.
I hope
She doesn't know Vaughn.
I hope you approve of this.
I do.
If you guys are trying to go, like, if Quill's in his own personal quarters, he's up in the room where I am, because we just segregated my room into a bunch of little rooms.
That's fine. So I'll go up to that room.
So if you want privacy, Akir can leave.
I don't necessarily need privacy. Yeah, I don't necessarily need privacy. It's just, I would like, Vaughn not to say Miss Info, and that's about it.
Vaughn's up here with the cat. Like, alright, we gotta clean your fur. And look at that. You get the bit off the nip of your tail.
Sphinx cat, it's no fur. If it's a male, it's fine.
I mean, it used to have fur. Now it's a sphinx.
But yes, she'll bring her up to the room and just kind of.
Nice. It's not a tree. It's not a grove, but it's nice.
I don't think I would ever live. No offense, but not in a tree.
I mean, there were some nice trees. But the grove is better. So is our homestead. So
Good to know. Good to know. I just.
Also, Paulson, I was thinking. Have you visited our circle of desert yet? The druids?
I have not.
They may be able to help you. Think about that.
Okay, I'll try that next.
do you have any nature clerics?
Probably. We probably do. The dudes are hanging around at the desert circle. But
Also, very nice to finally meet you face to face.
Agreed.
Now you know who's calling you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to roll intelligence for here to see if he tries to hold his tongue or just blurts whatever he's thinking.
He's gonna blurt whatever he's thinking.
He's going to blurt whatever he's thinking. How
Oh
the
my
hell is Holston
God.
related to you? How is Holston related to you? You're so polite and talented and pretty, and Holston is not
You're
polite.
right next to the window.
I have wings. I can risk it.
You just see the
I have spells. I can make you hit the ground.
Holson. She is my evening star. She is our nightshade.
Poison.
And
I mean, she's about as venomous.
technically not venomous.
That was
They're toxic. But I see what you're meaning.
Go ahead.
Did she ever say like please or thank you growing up, or?
Oh. Yeah,
Yes. Well,
she's proud of her. But you also technically did do an insult.
Well, just now, yes, but I mean, like in general, for all the things you helped her with.
I help you with things.
I don't remember hearing a thank you after we saved that tree's heart.
We didn't.
We
We didn't say that.
We saved most of it. It only got one of these 3 chambers.
Do you think that maybe because we
Believe-
didn't save all of it, now my powers are weird?
Leave.
That was months ago.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 chambers to a heart.
I did not take medical classes. I didn't even go to school.
Vaughn is just
She goes over to you and just gives you a head pat.
Did Holson go to school?
Oh, yes. She technically was homeschooled for a fair majority, and then we tried public education. She got bored,
Yes.
and also
You had people who cared about you enough to
had
assist
some incidents.
It seems
Oh, you
like
know.
you had a life that a lot of people would think was perfect. And then threw it away.
I didn't throw it away.
What I would
Please
give.
expand.
You have no idea what I would give to give and sorry the life that you had.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was born in a different place.
Oh, it's
I
not
can't
that.
really change that.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Can
It
you
was
guys hear me?
squandered. That's what bugs me. It feels like it was squandered.
I don't really like the insinuation?
It's not on your end.
It's not on my end either.
You had a choice. It sounds like you were a troublemaker. You like it.
Well, of course, it's fun.
But when do
Just
you?
because I like to have fun.
But when do you put away fun for responsibility?
Why should I do that? Here, don't really have anything. I think I'm heavily responsible for things, and I still am able to have fun. I'm responsible for my life and making sure that I come home, and I'm responsible for Quill and making sure Quill comes home. And I try to keep all of you alive. I very vaguely remember being in the mouth of a dragon that one time, so that somebody else could live. I am responsible. I just am not rigid with responsibility. There's a balance. I won't do anything too out of the ordinary. But, if I can poke a play or... I'm assuming Gallon's in the room and trick a man into thinking I'm better than him. Go right ahead.
Kira looked to her mother. Did she ever kill someone in the public school?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay. So she never took it that far.
No, I'm not a murderer.
No, she was a good girl.
We have killed. We have blood on our hands.
Well, so does she, but that doesn't mean
I've
anything.
killed many things.
No, people in general. People, actual humanoids with thoughts and
Yes.
dreams.
Sure, she has.
We have snuffed out.
163.
People?
Maybe I should start. Wait, that's
You
it.
don't mind-
Only 163.
My mom is just like yours.
like to spare more than harm.
I would ask my dad what his number is. It might be higher.
He's in the 500s range.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gatlin's like in the 12,000 range.
Well, that's for different reasons.
I don't know
Vaughn
about
is
us.
Well, my husband is an illusionist, so he feigns injuries.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you ask my uncle or my aunt, their numbers
Isn't
may be
12,000.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the point of the question is that you seem vastly different. It seems like whatever growing up Holston's had, she has became her own person in one way or another.
Well, that's technically the goal of a walkabout and finding your own venture, but I do wish she would be honest more times.
Same.
You know,
And
not telling
also-
you things because I don't know you, and not telling you things because I think you would like them are very different.
They're both
So,
lies.
you not telling me things because I will not like them, and gaslighting the entire family is definitely something I do not like. So when are
you know-
you going to
You know what I'm-
beats?
Better at the magic
even-
thing.
I didn't even learn her last name from her. I learned it from her aunt. Who then
Well,
proceeded
it's
to have
okay.
sex with her gnome.
It's all right. It's technically Vaughn learned it from you. She'll look at her mother, and technically Francis
Do you-
learned it from
Are you
My
ashamed of
father.
this?
No.
Can I have Vaughn quickly whip up?
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I've been trying to talk, but
No!
We could not hear you.
okay.
What did you try to
Just
say?
Okay, so you can hear. Can I have Vaughn kind of like in the kitchen while you guys had walked up, just kind of like making some quick sweet treats with quick berry tarts?
Roll me a cooking utensils check.
Alright, hold on.
Watch these be the worst berry tarts we've ever had.
Oh no, I've had some bad ones.
No, that I accidentally rolled at disadvantage, but it was still 28.
Oh my god.
28. Okay, you definitely work on it. It's gonna take about 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
But
While you guys are
fucking-
talking, eventually, then Vaughn just kind of like he has the cat sitting next to him, put a bed next to the counter, and he'll grab a berry. He'll let the cat sniff the berry. Is this a good berry? No. Okay, cool. And he keeps. So yeah,
Looks
he's
like
building.
we might have a
he's
cat
making.
for the rest of the time.
Are
A
you
party
going to-
cat now.
Are you gonna take my cat? I mean, you
I'm not.
can. I mean, no, that's me asking you to play her. Are you gonna take my cat?
No, I don't. Vaughn is just being nice to the cat. If the cat follows him, the cat follows him.
I mean, that's more than we've done. We just sort of let the cat do whatever. We didn't even name it.
Yeah. So
This cat
yeah,
is now
Vaughn
earning
tarts.
points in like cooking.
Congratulations, you have a familiar. A once not bald cat.
We'll
Maybe we'll
probably
go for
leave it
again.
behind, but I'll be nice to the cat while it's here.
I will. Akira will leave Holson and her mother and Quill to do what they need to do. And on my way out of the room, I'll just look at Asara and give her like a knowing nod, which would be the keep an eye on them, please,
Mm-hmm.
because she is a rogue, so she's good at not being seen.
Wait, we got some highly perceptive people in this room, though. So,
Yeah, but rogues are rogues.
true.
They're very good at what they do.
But yeah, Holson. Not ashamed of who I am. I just want to be known as something completely on my own, you know?
Question mark.
It's really, did the mom see her? Holson won't see her. I guarantee you, Holson won't see her.
Well, she had a +6.
Only a +6? Didn't she
She's
like roll
psychic.
5?
No, she has a +8, so that makes a 10.
Oh, give her my reroll because it's midnight anyway.
Nope, no more of that.
What?
Only one.
What? Oh,
Okay,
is that better than a 2?
that is a 21.
Well, beats most passives, I guess.
Mhm.
But
I understand that, but why are you keeping like all of us at arm's length?
I'm not really ready to come home yet, you know? I'm not really
Well,
ready
you
to
don't
have that.
have to come home. You just have to visit.
Well, I might be visiting soon if I can't figure out these powers.
So
I might
you're-
have to make a trip to Tharia and
So your entire thing is going to be trying to figure out why your powers from this draconic-esque patron,
New. Name's Sivnu.
Sivnu, isn't working, and once it's working again, you're just going to leave?
Well, no, I obviously would like to showcase some of the things I've learned from these Posians, and I don't know, I just...
How is that?
Hmm.
And you like see like a thing of worry. I'm
What?
unable to check in on you during those times you are away.
I think most people are unable to check on me during those times. Sure, you noticed that there was a 3 or 4 period day period where you weren't able to do that, but recently, I had just made a trip
I don't
there.
check on you every day. Just want to put that out there. I check in on you regularly.
Okay.
I wait every, 3rd to 4th day.
But yeah, I've noticed few people aren't able to check on me when I'm there, but it's alright. It's good. It's I'm learning great things. There's nothing bad that I can say.
Okay.
I don't mind being there, and if I have to be there to learn the type of magic that I want to learn, then I have to be there.
Which is dubious.
Yes. It's a lot more don't tell.
Yes,
him
it's
this,
very
but
hush-hush type of magic.
Don't tell Dad this, but it is more fun than illusion. And she'll just put her finger to her mouth and shush motion.
I cannot help you in the full capacity that I would normally.
Fine. I don't think I was needing help, but I did have a question outside of what you originally came here for. Quill.
And Quill's just watching this.
You said you had a weird dream recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
We both did, but I thought I couldn't dream because I'm an elf, and I don't normally sleep. Yeah, but I don't sleep. I don't.
Well, if you trance, that's fine. But sometimes you kind of snore in your trance.
Oh, good to know. But
it's just very small. It's like purring.
But Quill said that he saw something when he was asleep that I also saw. And so...
Okay.
That was weird, because he said he was asleep and I was just trancing, essentially. I don't know anything that, a person, me or you would be able to share the same trance, essentially. Much less me and Quill.
Well, if you describe it, I can definitely gem my magic.
I'm not gonna describe it once again but I will like go into detail about like the people that she saw. We'll go into detail about the things that were said, and we'll go into detail about like how it was very like fast. Have you heard of anyone else making or having that dream?
I'm very nature-based in that of... Yes.
Other people have had this dream.
I had this dream.
Oh. Thoughts?
Your father had this dream as well.
Okay.
So did your aunt, apparently, but your uncle did not.
Vaughn steps up with a tray on a couple of plates with some fairy tarts. I had that same dream at one point a while back. I made some treats. There is a oat and brown sugar little base with some sliced strawberries and berries with a non-sweet little dollop of whip. It's good. Here, it's here. And he walks up nervously, handing.
No. Don't leave.
Mind if I do?
Yes.
I will.
It will help with the good treats. This helps. I hope. It's good.
Takes a bite. Absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
She gets +6 temporary HP. It's one of my special treats.
Oh, good to know. But that's weird. So, then a follow-up question to since we all had this dream. Because I don't think Akir had this dream, and I don't think that Galen had this dream.
Yes, where is this vampire?
He's around. She looks and she's like, I don't know where he is actually.
If I recall, I think he might be in the training area. He spends a fair amount of time there. I'll
find him before I leave.
Yes, let's talk about the stream because I feel like Quill and I tried to talk about it, but we weren't really sure. And I do now feel that since the stream has happened, and the weird things in the Fae were already happening before the stream, and then now I don't have powers that I need for certain things.
It seems to be waning, not that they're gone.
Yes, they're just kind of flickering. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they take a little longer, sometimes they're like iffy. But it's only like my mental abilities so far. Who's to say that my physical powers from this won't change soon?
Well, I could cast a spell. I've been trying to find a piece of things that are needed, but I do not have it. I have the other one in spades, but unfortunately, where we live, we cannot get it.
What do you need?
But maybe I need ivory. I need 4 strips of ivory worth at least 50 gold pieces.
When I was looking for spell stuff, Did he have any ivory? Just like off the top of my brain?
Roll investigation
Sure.
or history.
Because I know that I use that for find familiar sometimes. Investigation. Here we go.
He does have some ivory.
So I'll take her and just as we everybody can follow me if they want. I'll let Akir know that we're going to Samir. Feel free to join us if you want. And
Lars takes like one tart each in each hand and then follows.
I would, but I kind of need to get rid of the plants now infesting my house.
that's true.
Do you need my help with anything, Lady Impel and Lady Impel?
No,
I
don't call me that.
actually have a favor of you.
Of course. How can I be of service?
I understand this is a cultural thing, but the info name is a well-kept secret outside of Thara. So if you say that name, it may cause more trouble to my daughter than you may realize.
I
I'm
see.
gonna help her with this and just keep nodding like, yeah.
Forgive me, I meant no insult.
Well, I didn't take it as an insult. It's more so just an understanding of where the level of formality can be dropped.
Perhaps
for
the title or profession, then?
You could always use her moniker, or you can call her Holson, for the simple fact that Holson is more so a namesake rather than her full name.
Yes.
I'm going to insight her to see if she means
I am
that
helping
genuinely.
my mother do whatever mode of persuasion or deception she needs.
See, your mother has expertise in persuasion.
I have just normalcy.
Okay, I'm probably not going to.
Oh, we are a
probably
family
appreciate
of
it.
we're a family of very persuasive people.
I'm a very insightful person, but I rolled shit.
What did you roll?
I got a 10.
She got a 13. She rolled a 2 and a 3.
Doing great.
In that case,
And she's persuading, she's not lying.
No.
Oh, good.
in,
I was gonna help her
She's
lie.
wording it very particular.
in that case, Lady Holson, if that will suffice, then I can, by all means,
You know what?
I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'll take Lady Holson, honestly. But I'm not a lady. I'm just a person. I'm
Well,
your...
technically,
God, man, above board, I want to be a smartass so bad.
I'm just a friend of yours. You don't call friends by their professional titles, do you?
I still have yet to go through my week of surviving to it.
Oh yeah, you do.
As you stated, so
this boy has to go through a week of surviving.
You know, people die all the time.
Well, I understand, but like, who's your healer?
No one.
That's me. I'm new.
Akir is new.
How many did you go through before?
Oh god. 1, 2, 3.
You need to protect your healer.
Oh.
That's how you stay alive.
No, well,
And also,
what's wrong
smart
with the healer?
creatures. I think your father has a book on like party tactics. I'll fetch
There
it
was
for
also
you.
he wasn't so much a healer, but an easy like 10 to 12 points of temporary HP each turn was pretty cool.
And then, like, Francis, he's gone and he's stood at
Francis
home with
King's-
his children.
Why do you sound so annoyed by that? Aren't you traveling with one of his kids?
Yeah, I
Didn't
love.
you make one of his kids your pupil?
Yes. I did.
So what's with the beef?
Well, he could have come. He could have. But he decided not to.
Well, it'd be different if it was one child. He has a lot.
He does have a lot of kids. This man is running an orphanage.
The amount of attention that you got was not as much as all the other kids could get. You know?
I guess. Sure.
Above
I think
board, he's
that-
still your guys' friend.
I
He's
didn't say he
still-
wasn't my
he's still there.
friend. I didn't say he wasn't
He's
my
still
friend.
alive.
He's just not here. So, people need to get through a week. And a lot of the times people will die before the week is done.
So I was told that once I survive a week, I will be more or less an official member of this troop, I believe is the best way of saying it. So here I am, awaiting the beginning of that.
See. She just like straightens you up a little bit of stuff here, and she casts Death Ward on you.
They're like, maybe you'll last more than a week. Maybe this hazing will end. But,
I have expected the moment we leave the city, he's going to be struck by a meteor or something.
that would be
Guys, he
hilarious.
doesn't have the boots. He's fine.
You just hear twinkling, and then from the backyard.
Eventually, I'll be able to cast spells that will cause meteors. So watch out.
So will I. I can
But,
learn any spell in existence.
I'll take her, like, as we're, like, talking, we're also just walking to Samir's for her to buy her, like, however many ivories as she needs.
Oh, it's like midnight 30.
Mhm.
Yes. This is the last.
Normally it wouldn't bother me, but I've been on a day schedule for the past couple of weeks. And
Well, that's unfortunate.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I went from working 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, to working 3 days a week, 11 hours a day. So,
Yeah, that's a big shift.
Yeah, we'll carry this on next time, because I'm sure Galen would also like to do some things as well.
Talk to your mother, make fun of you as well.
I'm
I'm just
sure.
waiting to see if we're given like a task from Soric or not, or are we going straight into
I'm hoping our test for Sork is go straight into Imris, but he might have us try to figure out what the hell happened with UNT. So we'll see.
That's what I'm wondering. So I'm waiting to see what the next task is. Not to take away from your conversation with your mummy.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Basically, she's getting the ingredients for Legend Lore.
I figured. But, because, like, that's what I would cast if I had the spell. But I do not!
So, gathers the stuff up, prepares an area within the mess of your backyard, and the ritual starts to begin. And that's where we're
Question above board. Have you checked your sword to see if that's weird?
I did.
Oh.
I was able to apparate it just fine.
Does it look weird? Are any of the runes on it weird? Is it look like some of the bark is decaying in some way?
Does it?
Roll investigation.
Sure. If I could click it.
I think Gallon had a reroll.
Don't notice anything right now.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it though, and I'll probably try to like check it once a day.
Notice anything.
Cool.
So,
Cool. Well, I can't do anything about that. I can check it again tomorrow. If you want to look at my sword, go right ahead. I don't know how you can help, but we could do all this next session.
I think look at your sword, but I don't know if she knows what it looks like beforehand.
nope. Sword's new.
Yeah.
The sword's new. Well, it was fun. It was nice playing again after like almost a month of,
Yes.
of unfortunate life events.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad that my throat cleared up a little bit for today.
Unfortunately, we still lost Gallon partway through.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's fine. Fine.
It's fine.
The kid will live, right? Right.
Maybe.
I don't.